trying to eat a fish for dinner. Nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with me.
What's wrong with you?
Would you shut up? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just trying to... There's nothing wrong with me. I'm trying to eat a fish.
What is wrong with you?
Trying to eat a fish and it falls off the plate. Would you shut up? You're bothering me more than a fish is bothering me. Would you shut up and leave me alone?
What's your problem?
I'm just trying to eat a fish.
What is wrong with you?
I'm only trying to eat a fish. Would you shut up?
What's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me.
What's your problem?
There's nothing wrong with me.
What is wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me.
What's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. Would you shut up and let me eat my fish?
What is wrong with you?
Would you shut up?
What is wrong with you?
Would you just shut up?
What's your problem?
Would you shut up?
What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Nothing wrong with me. I'm just
What's
trying to
your
eat my
problem?
fish. Would you shut up?
What
You're
is
bothering me.
wrong
You're
with you?
beginning to... Would you shut up? You're beginning to bug me.
What's your problem?
Just trying to eat my fish.
What is
Don't stay on
wrong
the
with you?
plate. Would you
What
shut
is
up?
wrong
I'm just
with
trying
you?
to eat my fish. I'm gonna hit you with my
What's
fish.
your problem?
Worse than this
is
fish.
wrong
You're
with
worse
you?
than this fish. You're
What
more of
is
a problem
wrong
than a
with you?
fish. Would you
What's your
shut up?
problem?
Would you shut up?
What is wrong
Would
with
you
you?
shut your mouth? I want to eat my
is
fish.
wrong
Shut
with
up.
you?
I can't even think.
What's your problem?
Trying to eat my
What
fish.
is wrong with you?
I don't have a problem.
What is wrong
I
with
don't
you?
have a problem.
What's your problem?
I don't have a problem. Can't
What
you
is
hear me?
wrong with you?
Can't you hear me? I don't have a problem. I want to eat my
What's
fish.
your problem?
I just want to eat
What
my
is
fish.
wrong
Would you
with you?
shut up?
What is wrong with you?
Would you just shut
What's
up and
your
let me eat
problem?
my fish?
What
What
is
is
wrong
happening
with you?
anyway?
What
Would you
is
shut
wrong
up?
with you?
My fish
What's
won't
your
stay on the
problem?
plate. Would you shut
What
up?
is wrong with you?
Would you
What
just
is
shut up?
Testing,
and let me
testing,
eat
1,
my
2, 3.
fish?
What's your problem?
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Shut
What is
up and leave
wrong
me
with you?
alone. I can't even
What is
think.
wrong with you?
I don't have a
What's
problem.
your problem?
I don't have a problem.
What is wrong with you?
I don't have
What
a
is wrong
problem.
with you? What's your problem?
Don't have a problem. I
What
want
is
to
wrong
eat
with
my
you?
fish.
What is wrong with you?
Don't
What's your
have a problem.
problem?
I just want to eat my
What
fish.
is wrong with you?
I don't have
What
a
is
problem.
wrong with you?
I don't have
What's
a
your
problem.
problem?
Would you shut
What
up?
is wrong with
Would
you?
you just shut
What
up?
is wrong with you?
Would you
What's your
shut
problem?
up?
What is wrong with you?
Trying to eat a
What
fish.
is wrong
I'm
with
trying
you?
to eat a fish and it
What's
falls off
your
the
problem?
plate. Would you shut up?
What is wrong with you?
Would you shut
What
up?
is wrong with you? What's
Would
your
you just
problem?
shut up?
What is wrong with you?
Would you just
What
shut
is
up?
wrong with you? What's your problem?
Would you just shut up?
What is wrong with you?
Trying
What
to eat
is
my
wrong
fish.
with
Would
you?
you be quiet?
What's your problem?
Would you
What
just
is
shut
wrong with
up and
you?
let me eat my fish? I
What
can't even
is
eat it.
wrong
It won't
with
stay
you?
on the plate.
What's your problem?
Would you shut up?
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Would you just shut up?
What's your problem? What is wrong with
I'm
you?
gonna hit you with
What
my
is
fish if
wrong
you don't
with you?
shut up.
What's your problem?
Would you shut
What
up?
is wrong with you? What is
Would
wrong
you
with
shut
you?
up? I hate
What's your problem?
Music's not working. I don't hear it. Ow, shit. Oh, jeez. Come on. There we go. Okay. Good. All right, cool. Hi there. I was just like, I got a more comfortable setup, and I'm like, not gonna have as much arm pain, and then like, oh my god, it was like hurting like crazy. Great start. This shit always starts off fucking great. No problems from the beginning to the end with the Uncle Game Boy Show. Hi there, I'm Uncle Game Boy. This is the Uncle Game Boy program. This is watching Tuah. Going to be watching the rest of Tuah. I have a more comfortable setup now. Last time, you know, I was watching my stream as I do, because, you know, I'm basically the only person who watches what I do, and you know, I was like, it's fine, you know, but I was in a lot of pain. I was very much focused on the pain. I couldn't come up with funny things to say because I was in so much pain. Oh my goodness. And I still am, but I'm in a more comfortable situation here with this chair, so I'm hoping it'll work out better. And also, you know, the thing is like Wiz Khalifa was like a pretty affable, nice guy. I think, other than sort of insinuating that his cum tasted good, you know, he was mostly a likable guy. and a pretty normal guy. You know, even when Haley was like, "Oh, who do you want to fight?" He's like, "I don't want to fight anybody. What the hell are you talking about?" You know, seemed like a cool guy. Let me just make sure this is working okay real quick. Is this working okay? Let's see. I think so. Okay, cool. All right, great. So now we're gonna watch the rest of Tuah, the end of an era. Oh my goodness, it's so sad. I mean, it's been 3 weeks and there's no sign of Tuah. There's no news of Tuah. I keep trying to find out if it's canceled, and it's fucking annoying because, you know, when I try to see if it's canceled and I'm searching for it, it's like all I can find is a rumor that it was canceled like fucking in September or something like that. And it's like, it's just all these news stories about that and how that wasn't a true story. It's like, I understand that, but like, what about this one? There's now this, I figured there should be a story anyway about whether or not Tuah is canceled, you know, and I can't tell. But there hasn't been any new ones in 3 weeks. It used to be a weekly publication. I don't think there's going to be any more Tuah. So I think this is the end of Tuah. You know, R.I.P. to a real one. So, but we got to get it done. Hopefully we can get it done despite the arm pain. Did I say pain? Arm pain situation. It's so, oh gosh, holy shit, man. Holy hell. God makes a fool of me. I was like, I had this situation, like, I think this is okay, and it's like, it's fucking hurting, man. Let's just, hopefully it'll get better. Let's figure out, let's start the show, why not? Where's, here we go, Mark Cuban. He's a rich piece of shit. I think this should be easier to...
Something one day, it was like The Simpsons predicted me, and I was like, okay!
I was on The Simpsons.
What?
I did the show called Dancing with the Stars.
You dance.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So you make people's ears bleed, you chase people with a knife.
Yep.
You having second thoughts yet?
Hear me out.
Okay, fire away.
Okay. You got Pookie's Pickles.
Pookie's Pickles.
What's the best advice she's told you?
Shut the up.
Word. So would you invest in it?
No.
No. Word. That was quick.
We're just going to be trying to sell him ideas and stuff. He's gonna be like, what are you fucking doing? What are you doing? You trying to make a fool of me?
So I get that Mark Cuban's a genius and he's good with money and all that. All these big business moves. But why doesn't he just play better picks? Chelsea, did you know that you can win up to 2,000 times your money on better picks?
No way.
Yeah, all NFL season long. You can literally turn $10 into 20,000 all season long. The business world's cool and all, but me, I just play better picks. Hit some 2000X lineups and have a ton of fun winning money. Download better and play better picks if you want to win 2,000 times your money.
Download better, play better picks.
Hello and welcome back to Talk Tuah. I got Miss Chelsea and then Mark Cuban. Give him a clap.
Are you guys going to the fight tonight? You staying for the fight?
Yeah.
Cool.
You going?
You know, I was going to, but my son's got a basketball game. It's his first game of the season.
Oh.
And so we were both going to go. He's 15. And I was like, and I've known Mike a little bit. And so they invited me to sit down and everything. I got to go to his game. That's, you know,
Yeah.
priorities.
You team Mike?
What's
Well,
that?
you got
You
some
team
Mike? Oh,
priorities.
yeah. I mean,
Me too.
I know him. I always get Logan and Jake. I'll tell you my Logan and Jake story. real
Okay.
quick.
Fuck.
So when they were 15 or 6, no, it was 18, they emailed me. And they were telling me all about their business. And I'm like, this sucks. And I literally I gave them advice, like, here's what you should be doing and everything. And we started going back and forth, and they started giving me shit. You know, the little Paul brothers, you
Yeah.
know, pre all the tattoos and all the shit, right? And so gave them my advice as best as I could. And, you know, I don't think they ended up going into that business, but when I did, Jake's, I always get the two, which Logan's got the podcast, right?
Both of
They
them got
both
one.
have a
Both of them.
podcast.
Which
I'm
one's
right there
fighting
with them.
for
I'm
that?
always getting these
Jake.
fucking
Jake is
guys
fighting, so I
mixed
was on
up.
Logan's podcast, right?
Okay, yeah.
So
I'm an old
I
piece of
still
shit,
had the
just like
email,
Mark
so we looked
Cuban.
it up and we were going back and forth at it. So yeah, so that's my history with them going back. It's crazy. Like kids will email me, adults, whatever, just
Yeah.
asking for business advice. And so if I can help them, you know, just like we kind of talked. you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
That helped a
So
whole
why
lot.
not? Yeah. But I try to help where I can.
Hear me out.
Okay, fire away.
Okay. You got Pookie's Pickles.
Yeah, I
like
bet you
it?
do. Hey, you know, it could work out of Tennessee. You guys make pickles in Tennessee.
So would you invest in it?
No.
No. Word. That was quick.
Straight up, man.
was
Straight up.
fast.
You know what? I'm not investing in anything named pickle after a guy. It's just
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Well, okay,
that's
fair enough. Fair enough.
not going to happen.
Oh shit.
But
Would you at least try one?
I think
Oh,
my
yeah, I
cat
love
wants to go
pickles.
outside. One
Okay, so
second.
what if we change the
Hold on, boo boo. Hold on, Bumbo. Okay. I don't know my cat Heidi. There she is. Hey, Baba. She goes by the door and then she's like, I'll go to open the door and then she leaves. Now she's sitting here, so hopefully she'll be good for now. Gotta watch Tuah, baby.
name?
yeah, you know, pickles is a tough business. We had
Right.
someone come on Shark Tank, and they had this pickle business, and they did okay, but because anybody can make pickles.
It's actually
Right.
supposed to increase in the next 4 years.
The pickle industry,
Yes.
like you literally did that.
Pickles are
research?
projected to
I'm a
progressive
little
pricing.
prepared.
A little bit prepared.
Yeah.
That's
A
great.
little. Fuck
See, I
awesome.
learned something new already.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No, you know, just because it's a big industry also means there's a lot of competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's 16 billion, you
the
know,
pickle game
and
is
you got
deep.
Pookie's Pickles coming in, you got to have an angle. Like, you're going to parade Pookie around and, you know, have
Yeah.
your guy just go sell his pickle everywhere?
You have a different way of putting that. Thank
you know what you're
I
saying,
didn't
Mr.
look at it that
Cuban?
way.
You
I'm glad
know?
you put it that way.
You know, but hey, if they're good pickles, and you just got to start somewhere, you know, and you got the platform to sell it. You think that's your audience, the pickle audience?
The pickle
guess so,
audience.
yeah.
That's your
Okay,
audience, the
well, see,
pickle
so
audience.
working.
So
Yeah.
you just do like, you know, like a poll and just say, would you buy Pookie's Pickles?
You got a better name?
Not really. It's actually a good name. I just can't invest. It's
I
actually
gotta say, this is fucking stupid. But I made like a short stupid YouTube video about a previous stream I did watching Talk Tuah where they mentioned Pookie's Pickles, and it did fucking fuck all. No one gave a shit. So I don't know. I think he's right to be skeptical about the draw of Pookie's Pickles.
It's actually, I mean, you know, your boyfriend is pickle. So you got something to talk about and, you know, yuck it up about all the time. And so you can always have a reason to talk about it. And when you have a good reason to talk about your product, that's always a good thing. But I just wouldn't feel comfortable.
No, I'm not the same
that's-
way now
that's
that you
fair.
put it that
No,
way.
but you
Because I
should
don't want to
be.
be selling my man's pickle now that you put it that way.
But you should
sell
be.
your
It's
man's
cool, right?
pickle.
Because that's the hard part with the product a lot of time, particularly when you're in a 13 going to $16 billion market.
Don't
right?
turn his pickle
You
into a
want to
product.
give people a reason.
Listen to
talk
Mark
about it.
Cuban.
And if your boyfriend wasn't named Pookie, you know, if it goes bad, you can give him another nickname, you know.
I need you to come up with a name.
And Pickles ain't Haley, Chelsea.
What's going on here?
Chelsea's deal.
Yeah,
There you
eat
go.
my pickle.
Chelsea's
Eat
too.
my pickle. I don't know. You
Eat
know,
my pickle.
Pookie's,
So-
Pookie's Pickles actually is a
So
good
if you
name.
had
Pookie's
any other
Pickles, eat
ideas
my
for
pickle.
her
Makes
to,
sense to me.
Come up with her own product. What would it be?
Hear me
Oh.
out, granny panties.
No, I mean, look,
There you go.
you got an audience, right, that loves you, and so that's the whole thing. I mean, something that I think, you know, just from the outside looking in, right? I think why you've been so successful is that you're authentic. You know, no, for real, you are who you are, right? You smile. You know, you don't try to push things on people. You don't. You know, some people are always on. You know, you've been around those people now where they're
Yeah,
just
baby.
like always like they have this image they're trying
Yeah.
to put out there, and they're just not themselves. And when you talk to them, it's hard to talk to those people because they're always thinking about what angle they have to take and what angle you're trying to take. But I don't get that sense from watching the podcast and, you know, just the little interactions we've had. You're authentic, and you want to find things that you like and products that you love and you like or that you want, something that you think you need that people that you know would relate to. because then it's easy for you to sell it. You know,
Like
hey, I came up with this.
some
it's
weird
because
fly-by-night
I needed it,
crypto
and I
coin
love
bullshit.
it,
That sounds
and
like
I'm
something
sharing it
that'd
with
be
you,
good.
not because I'm trying to, sell zillions of them. I hope I do, but because if I need it, there's a good chance that all the people who follow me here need it.
They
as
might
well.
need it. Yeah.
So when you get along those lines, then you start finding things that really work. You know, it's like where all the companies I've ever had that have been successful have come from solving a problem or having a product that works out really, that people really need. I started, after that job as a bartender, I started a computer company while I was still sleeping on the floor broke, where I helped people learn how to use their PCs and wrote software for them. And then after that, I started this company called AudioNet, which was the very first streaming company.
My cat wants
It
to
started
go out
here
again.
across the street.
Let me tend to her needs. One moment, please. Okay, let me take this opportunity to make sure the sound is working okay. Because no one's watching. I think I had a person or two watching a moment ago, but they're like, oh, this guy fucking sucks so much. Cool. All right.
Yeah, so it was like we went to Indiana University.
I get it. I get it.
Go Hoosiers. And there was no way to listen to Indiana basketball games down here in Dallas. So it's like, okay, I'm a tech geek. Can I figure out a way to do it? And that's how the whole streaming business started. And then grew that, and sold it and did really well with it. Started the first all high definition TV network because I saw a high definition demo and I was like, that's just cool.
Yeah.
Back when, now a big screen TV like we got up there is nothing, right? You can buy it for a couple $100s, but back then people thought it was too expensive. But I was like, okay, it's going to change. And then, now I've got a drug company, Cost Plus Drugs, because the whole industry is just fucked up. So when we looked at that industry, it was like, okay, nobody really knows what medications cost anymore. Like for your grandma or, your whoever, right? She's on medications and she doesn't know what they cost. She doesn't know if she can buy them for less than her deductible, more than her deductible. And people stress about all that. I mean, everybody stresses. You don't know what your costs are going to be. So if you go to costplusdrugs.com, you put in the name of the medication. If it's one of the 2,500 we carry, we show you our cost. We show you we only mark it up 15%. And more often than not, the price is going to be really, really low. And it's just blown up. I mean, it's just gone nuts. But the bigger point is like, if you find something that's important to you or find something that you can do because you guys are so authentic, you can make it work. And because you're so interactive, you talk to people, you're out around people, you're hearing feedback from people. That's the best spot to be in because they'll tell you. Just like when people ask you about it, because people are pitching you shit all the time now.
Yeah.
You guys hear it all day, every
Yes.
day. And you'll tell them what you think, or you'll just like, I'm the same way. No, that's not for me, or I don't want to be in that business. But if it hits a chord, it's like, oh shit, that's not a bad idea. And that's how great businesses start.
Does it not get on your nerves, people like pitching you all the time?
It did for a little bit, but I figure it's just like a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Because I've been on both sides. I've been where I've come home and the lights are turned off and my credit cards are cut up and the bill collectors are calling and that sucks, and just being on this side now
is nice.
Yeah, it's nice,
It's nice,
and I
isn't it?
figured, since I've been on both sides, if I can help somebody and give them some feedback. But now sometimes they're like, I'm in the John somewhere at a game or whatever.
But
You're
there's
Mark
some
Cuban. Hey, I
pretty
got this
rude
idea. I'm like,
people that
sure
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to talk to what I got you for Christmas.
Oh, you're gonna tell them?
You want me to go ahead and tell you?
What the fuck is Pookie doing with this
I got
hat?
you the Chairman Pro Electric Full Shaver from Manscaped.com.
Did you?
I did.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Yes, I need to shave your back really bad.
I thought he was
not
gonna
that
take his
bad.
head off and he was gonna have like a ton of hair
And
under
ladies,
there
if you
because
look-
like it looks like he's fucking cut it on like at the just like the very top, like it's on the very top of his head. It's like this or something like that. Like it looks fucking weird like this. I thought maybe he had like oh what do you mean? Because I have like a ton of hair under my head and I really need to get a haircut. But no, I was wrong. Anyway,
Looking for the
Tell
most
me more about
perfect gift for
Manscaped,
your man in your
Haley,
life?
please.
Well, I got something special for you.
Oh, my.
Manscaped's latest innovation, the Chairman Pro Electric Full Shaver. The ultimate tool that brings a luxury shave right to the comfort of his own bathroom. I might just go ahead and give it to you today.
the comfort
It's
of my
that
own
bad?
bathroom.
It's a little out of hand. Looks like a jungle back there. And the best part, the Chairman Pro is designed with precision and effortless style. So head over to manscaped.com and have him join over the 11 million men who trust Manscaped using code TUA for 20% off and free shipping. Kelby, you know what makes it the best part though?
What's that?
Comes with 2 interchangeable blade heads. Both heads are designed to help razor burn and irritation, so your skin can stay smooth and comfortable.
So what about for travel? I usually have a hard time trying to travel with my shaver.
Man, don't even worry about that. It comes with a travel lock, perfect for weekend getaways or business trips. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, it's waterproof too.
Oh, so I can take it in the shower.
So if you're looking for a thoughtful and practical gift that he'll actually use and love, the Chairman Pro is the way to go. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code TUAH. That's TUAH at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code TUAH
they
at
have to record this in the
manscaped.com.
bed
the
or
holiday
something?
season's
Like,
here, Pookie.
it's
You know
weird.
what gets me excited but makes for a longer to-do list? You know, we got some fun parties, granny sweet treats, traveling stress, and I always get a nasty cold. But you know it really sucks. Holiday stress can really take a toll on your hair health.
Remember my hair
That's why I'm
my hair
adding
Pookie
Nutrafol to
style.
my daily routine to help improve my hair health heading into 2025.
Let's
Pookie
make it hair
style.
growth season, not just holiday season.
Exactly. One of my goals for the new year is to take better care of my hair health. That's why I'm adding Nutrafol to my daily routine. Nutrafol's #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth brand is trusted by over 1 million people.
See, you're not the only one focusing on your hair health. We got you.
See thicker, fuller, and stronger hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. It's made by physicians with 100% drug-free ingredients and supports healthy hair growth within people. It targets causes of thinning hair,
All right,
like
all right,
stress,
all right.
hormones, aging. With the Nutrafol subscription, it makes building a hair growth routine simple, which we're all about here on Talk Tuah. Purchase online, no prescription needed. You'll get those automated deliveries and free shipping to help keep you on track if you're forgetful
in
like
Pookie
me.
mode.
Plus, you can save up to 20% and it comes with free extras. Who doesn't like free shit? And you'll have free access to
got
naturopathic
me
doctor
there.
consults.
I
And
love
Headspace
free
membership
shit.
is included. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo TalkToa. Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and stylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com. Promo code TalkToa. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code TalkToa.
It's just like, what do you do if you're 22, 25 years old? You know, it's hard, you know, finding the job you want is harder. Putting together a career that, you know, makes you feel confident is harder. And then talking when everybody's just looking down
Right.
is just a lot harder. Because, I mean, like, media's always been media, but now everybody's on the, you know, like me, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, but I'm married, I'm good,
Yeah.
right?
How'd you meet your wife?
At the gym.
At the gym.
Where I just was this morning, yeah, Premier Club. I play pickup a lot, and one of my buddies was dating her sister, and she was
Double
like,
dates.
"Yeah." So she's like, "You got to meet this hot girl," and she was on the bike. I'm like, "Okay," and walked up, said hi, you know, saw her again, asked her out. Now we've been married 22 years. 3
What was your
kids.
first date like?
Our first date was going to this restaurant / bar. And you know how guys have a thing, right, where they've got their approach. So my thing was to buy a bottle of champagne and just like, I figured, you know, we'll
Okay,
just
but
sip.
that's good though.
Yeah,
I
but
think
it
it's
wasn't
good.
it was good champagne. Wasn't like, oh my God, champagne. But and just sit there and, you know, because then every time she said something interesting or I was lying and pretending it was interesting, you know, you could,
Oh,
you could click your glasses, right?
There
And
you
say, oh,
go.
that's really cool. Da 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 da. So that was the first one, and then we went to the movie Liar Liar with Jim Carrey, way back when. And so that's kind of like when it really first clicked.
22 years.
Yeah,
You got any
3
kids?
15, 18, and 21. So my youngest is Jake. He's a freshman in high school. My middle one's Lissa. She's a senior. And my oldest is Alexa. She's at Vanderbilt.
Good deal.
Yeah, it's really cool. They're great kids
Heck yeah.
most of the time.
What's she going to school for?
Right, it's econ. It's a behavioral thing, but I think she wants to get into business. But like I tell all of them, you don't have to have the answers right now.
Yeah.
You just just try different things. You just never know what's going to hit, and just find the things you like to do. You don't. You're 22. You don't know shit.
He's
Yeah.
so in
I
dad
think Maddie
mode
back
right
there
now.
needed
It's
to
just
hear
like
that.
talking like your dad.
She's
What?
back there shaking her head.
Say some rich
Like, okay,
asshole shit,
yeah.
man.
So yeah,
Just
so it's
saying all
cool,
this
but
dad shit.
It's easy to like give advice, but it's obviously they have to be the ones that live it.
Yeah.
And it's not hard being my kid. I mean, it's not easy being my kid either, because it's like, oh,
It's
yeah,
just not
you're
hard 'cause they're
rich, you
fucking
know,
rich
and,
as
oh,
fuck.
you're
And they think
this.
they got to live up to you.
Yeah, and this and that, right? And it's just like, I feel bad a lot. And, I try to get them to talk about it, and they're just, no, but because they're typical, like, one's 21 with the other two are teenagers, and it's like, they're just going to, we just try to let them be themselves and grow into the people they need to grow into. But it's not easy for
Yeah.
them.
So did you grow up in like a wealthy family?
No, hell no.
Oh.
No,
Me
no.
neither. Me neither.
No. Like neither one of my parents went to college. I grew up in Pittsburgh. And I know you guys had Wiz on.
Yes.
So I was
Yes.
born maybe 3 blocks away from Wiz, where he was born. Not the same time, obviously.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
but,
right.
but about 3 blocks away in Squirrel Hill. And but my dad did upholstery on cars and chairs. So if there was a rip in the seat, you would take it to where he worked. My mom just did odd jobs and bounced around. My mom was 20 when I was born. And so it was just, my dad, I mean, we had a good family, don't get me wrong. I mean, we wouldn't change it for the world, but it, wasn't like everything was
It's a real
easy,
biography of Mark
It was like,
Cuban.
I'm in the shower
He
too
got
long,
married
yelling at
and
me,
Yeah.
started his
you know,
business and all this
right?
shit. I didn't know
Just
any of
all
this
the
fucking shit about
normal
him.
Family stuff, but we had a great family.
I
had
don't really
2 younger
care.
brothers, they both followed me down here to Dallas, and the rest is history.
Heck yeah. Does everybody else live in Dallas with you?
My 2 brothers, and pretty much it. My parents died a few years ago.
I just
but,
know him from
I
Shark
got
Tank,
cousins
that's
still in
it.
Pittsburgh, but that's it. I mean, it's just my local family and then my wife's in-laws.
Heck yeah.
In-law, yeah.
So out of everything, what made you just say Texas was it? That's where I'm going to live at.
Yeah, just because, I mean, I had friends, I had a place to stay, and my car would make it. I had an old Fiat with a hole in the floorboard. And literally, like, every 60 miles, you had to put oil in and all that kind. It was one of those cars, if you hit a certain speed limit, it started to shake some. You guys never had to deal with that, have you?
I have.
Yes.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Right.
get her oil changed, though. So
Yeah.
that's
Well,
her
yeah.
excuse.
Yeah, it's
So
my
yeah,
fault.
so it was just like clicking, pouring in. But it was my car could make it. I wanted to go someplace warm. It wouldn't make it to LA, and so it wouldn't make it to Miami. So I had my friends down here, and they were like, "It's cool. Economy's good. The women are nice. Get your ass down here." And
Yeah.
I thought, I got a job pretty fast working at a club called Alon's as a bartender and barback.
You say Miami?
And
I live in
stayed
South
it was
Florida.
a
I didn't know he
shithole.
was a
I mean, can you
Miami
imagine 6 guys in
Miami
a
guy.
two-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He probably could.
Yeah, it's nasty as hell, right? It's just nasty, smelly, but it was like, it was great because now, we're all still really good friends and everything. And that group of Dallas guys are still my good friends.
Dallas, I
And
don't know
I
what the
played
fuck.
rugby in
I thought you said
Indiana.
Miami.
And so those guys are still my best friends. So, I mean, there's nothing like spectacular about it. If you would have told me when I first moved here that all this shit would happen to me, I
Yeah.
would have laughed at you. It was like, just like, no fucking way. I mean, it's just like, where you guys are at now. It's,
Yeah.
I mean, like I count my lucky stars every day because, if you would have seen me growing up, no way, right? If you would
Yeah.
have seen me when I first got here, no way. Now I had my hustles, along the way. Like I opened up a bar before I was old enough to drink at Indiana, right across the street. It was right across the street from Nick's. It was called
So we're in like a
Mama's Pub,
speakeasy or
and
something?
I'm trying to think. You go across the street from Nick's, and there's the above the upstairs pub, Dunkirk. Yeah, Dunkirk, right? Yeah, the Dunkirk. So when you were there, so you walk down the street and it was all the wood. That was my bar. I opened that up. But yeah, so I opened a bar on campus. I took my financial aid money, and some of my friends put in some money. We opened up a bar, and it was great.
So
it was
this is like while y'all were in college.
while I was in college, my senior year. Yeah.
I bet that was fun.
Oh
bet
my
that was
God, it was out of control. But then I hadn't turned 21. I turned 21 after we opened, and it was like, I let all my friends in and we got busted.
Oh.
And so they shut us
Yep, that'll
down,
do it.
which is probably the best thing that ever happened to me.
Was that your hangout spot?
Oh yeah, for sure. I had so much fun. Oh my God. But anyways, that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
Just get kind of lost
The
in
senior year
thinking
of
about all the
college.
Were you
poon
wild
he
as
used
a
to be
teenager?
getting there.
As a teenager, no. Like if you would see pictures of me, like I'm 6'2", we'll find out how tall I still am, right?
Yeah.
But back then, like when I was 16, I was 5'10". I weighed more than I do now. Like I said, my parents didn't really have any money. And I was, one time when I was playing baseball out in the street, I was running down the street after a ball. Bike was coming this way, didn't see it. The handlebars hit me right in the mouth. And these two teeth down here are caps. They were cut in half. But my parents didn't have enough money to get me caps that were the same color as my other teeth. So no lie, like if you look at my senior picture, I mean, like people used to go like this when I smiled. So, I mean, if I showed you a picture of me when I was 16, you'd be like, oh my.
I gotta see one now.
I'm
have
curious to
to.
see one too. You got a picture?
This, like I'll never ever live this down. Hold on.
Did you ever have braces?
No.
I had braces for 5 years.
Yeah.
They were rough.
How old are you?
I am 21.
No, when you had the braces.
I got them when I was, let's see, 7th grade, so 12 or 13,
Oh, that's tough.
one or the other.
You were brace faced from outer space?
Yeah, my teeth needed some help. What kind of mistakes did you make when you first started?
Well, when I first made money, I was really conservative with it, which was good and bad. Like I told this guy I know was the stockbroker for Goldman Sachs, and he took my account, and I had made $2 million after selling my first business. And I told him I wanted to invest like a 60-year-old man because I didn't want to lose it. Because my whole attitude, like when I was really grinding it out, that first business, Micro Solutions, I went 7 years without a vacation. And so my whole thing was I wanted to be able to retire. And I didn't need to retire I didn't need to big time it. You know, I didn't care if I lived like a student forever. Literally, I was cool with it. And so I did two things. I bought a lifetime pass on American Airlines where I literally, for $125,000, me and somebody else could just take this card and go to the American Airlines counter and go anywhere they had a flight going.
They do that?
They don't do it anymore.
Dang, I was about to
No,
say,
it was
leave
insane.
it.
I'm not spending that much money. I'd be sick.
Oh, no, for this, because I traveled a lot for work and stuff, but still, it was like that was my big present to myself. But like now, if I were in the same spot, with interest rates at 5%, I'd probably put most of it in a money market account and just let it earn the 5%.
My God, this is so fucking boring.
Because you're young.
Talk about
right now,
Shark Tank.
But you still want to you don't want to stress about it. You know, so many people they get a broker and they put it
They're
in
gonna
all these
invest in like an
different
IRA
stocks,
or something.
and
What the fuck?
Then you stress about it. Like it goes up, it's great, but if it goes down, you're like, oh shit, you know, what am I going to do? And I was always of the attitude, I don't want to be in that position. I want to have my base. And then, you know, I took, 10% of it, 15% of it, and just that's what I put into stocks, and put it into just a stock, like the Dow Jones or the SPX, right? These stock indexes. And then that's fine. Now, most people would tell you to do the opposite. Most people would tell you to, because you're young and over a long period of time, the stock market is going to keep on going up, which is true, but I was really risk avoidant.
This talk of investments and shit, it's fucking
else. And like I said, I was willing to
so
live like a
stimulating.
student. And to me, $2 million was more than I had ever seen or could ever possibly imagine seeing. And you're probably in the same spot right now.
Yeah.
you
It's
know?
unusual.
Yeah, right. And it's just
very
like,
unusual.
so, find whatever it is that you feel like, okay, this is my nest egg, and just put that in money market. And while interest rates are where they're at, like 5% or whatever, just let it make 5% a year. And it's not like
We're
it's
getting
gonna make you a
get
killing.
involved in some fucking
Interest will
Bitcoin
compound, right?
boondoggle and
Like
then
5%, then 5% on
fuck
top
it
of
all
that,
up.
5% for as long as interest rates are there. And then once you got that nest, then start taking new money that comes in. Like, okay, I just did this sponsorship deal, or I just brought in, made money off of this. Then you can put it into the SPX or a stock index. And then if it goes up or down, whatever, as long as you keep on putting money in over time, it'll work out for you. But I'm always a big believer. You want that nest egg.
Yeah.
Because look, it's a crazy world. And you just don't know when it could just, one minute you're rolling and the next
Yeah.
minute you're fucked.
He's fucking
And,
saying
I
the
mean,
truth
even
to
I'm
it right
studying
now.
it. I'm, I'm lucky. smoker.
1 minute you're fucking rolling in, and 1 minute you're the king of the city. Next thing you know, you're in the shit pit getting fucking
fucking
tomatoes thrown at
plants,
your
right?
face.
And that still scares me. You know, it's just because you just don't know what's going to happen, or you know, somebody gets. You just don't know.
How old were you when you hit
You
$1
don't
million?
know.
40, 39,
39?
39.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, it was right.
What's the craziest thing you've bought?
2 jets.
I knew it. I was telling y'all, one of you, I think it was Johnny. I was like, he's going to say a jet or something.
Yeah,
I just know
yeah.
it.
Because like, time is like the one thing you can't get back.
Yeah.
You know, there's no amount of money I can pay to be 21 years old again.
That's true.
And just every day, even though people think I act that way sometimes, but just every day I can save myself time and pick up time, you know, and work on my own time. Like when I sold that first company, I didn't wear a watch again until I got an iWatch for workouts, you know, because I always felt like if I wore a watch, I had to be on somebody else's time.
You're onto something here.
You are. What was the first purchase you made when you made money?
Oh, I got Granny a new vacuum cleaner.
You got a new vacuum cleaner?
Yeah. It's got
See?
a light on it. It's pretty cool.
That's even better.
She don't
Right?
even use it.
What's
I
the
do.
one thing you want to buy?
A lake house. Not opposed to that either.
LA cows.
And a boat.
Wait, cows to put in LA?
Oh, a lake house.
Oh, a lake house. I
Lake
thought you said
house.
LA cows. I'm like,
Lake house.
You might
okay.
be going to a jailhouse, honey.
No.
I don't
Forget
think
lake
they have
house.
cows in it. That was,
don't
that's
think
why
so. I
I was
haven't
like,
seen one.
okay, that's cool.
I didn't think they had horses there either until they took me to go see some. And I was like, what?
What?
I didn't think it made
Well,
sense.
where do you want a lake house at?
Well, it's not far from like where we live at. It's maybe like an hour. It's in Winchester.
Uh-huh.
So it's nice up
See,
there.
I'm starting to learn Tennessee a little bit now because I go to Nashville. My daughter's there. And just found out more about Gatlinburg,
Gatlinburg.
yeah,
Yeah.
with Dolly World and what else there, and all the mountains
Like
and
the Pigeon
everything.
Forge.
Yeah, yeah. And so,
Everybody likes it that goes there.
yeah,
is
that's
for the
what
most part.
she wanted to be able to drive up there, but she was had to deal with her classes, so we were talking about that yesterday.
You need
I
to go
like
to Dolly
Tennessee.
World.
Yeah, no,
Dollywood.
Dollywood, well, yeah, Dollywood, whatever. Yeah,
It's up
yeah,
there.
I like Tennessee. I mean, you think
It's
you're gonna stay there?
Yeah. I'm
That's
Something
home-
keeps
home
fucking
forever.
crashing in the
you ever
background.
go
I don't know
on
what it
driveway?
is. I didn't
Not
say anything the
anymore.
first
Not
time.
anymore. Yeah, I mean, because it's got to be crazy now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my cat wants to get
It
in here.
traumatized
She's
me a
like,
little
I
bit.
want to go out. I want to
Oh,
get
how-
in.
Going back.
How do
Fucking
you
make
think
up your
you would react
fucking
if
mind.
your
Fuck.
daughter
1
was in
second.
Haley's shoes?
You want to watch Tuah, Bubba? Come on, Bubba. Come on. There's only 2 episodes left. You gotta watch it while
I
we
would be cool
can.
with it.
You think so?
Yeah, because it's not. I mean,
Maybe.
people say stuff. Everybody does, you know.
Here we go.
But
Yeah, let's watch Tuah.
how you deal with it is the more important part. And you went with it. Like I remember, you know, seeing.
She
interviews
loves
with
Mark
you,
Cuban.
And you're like, I'm going to use my 15 minutes.
He
to
was
the
on
best I
Shark
can.
Tank, remember?
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to take advantage of this, and I'm going to love every minute of it. And just the fact that, you know, you want to love every minute of your life, that's amazing.
Yeah, and
You know,
appreciate the
No,
good
for
moments
real
while
though,
you
right?
can.
You know how many people do you guys
Right,
run
Bubba?
into
Right,
that
Bubba?
are just pissed off of at everything, right? And there's something wrong, and it's somebody's excuse, and whatever it is.
Feels
but,
like he's talking to
know,
me.
You know, here you are, right? And now you're turning it from 15 minutes into a business, into, you know, a brand. I mean, so if my daughter was able to do that, I mean, the hard part is just, because I'm sure, you know, there were times when you questioned yourself.
I still do to this day.
What do you question yourself about?
I'm just like, do I even want to do this still? Is it worth it?
Yeah, what do you
Yeah,
think?
maybe should have quit while you
I
were
don't know.
ahead,
I'm
I
thinking
think.
about
That
it.
would have been the
Why,
wise move.
why do you think it's not?
Like I miss like having like a quiet little life, kind of. But I love everything I do every day. So
And that's the cool part, right? And so, you know,
That's the cool
for
part.
me, it's
Right,
like
Bubba?
every
That's
day
the cool
is
part.
a new opportunity. There's just because the one thing that's
But some
constantly like
opportunities, maybe
change,
we should
you know,
pump the
and
brakes
it's
on.
nice
you
to
know?
have a
They can
base
turn
like
into
this, you know,
great perils in
but
our life.
You don't
in the
says
end.
you have to do anything forever.
yeah.
You know, you'll pick your spots, and as new things come along.
I mean, I don't
that's
know.
been your
Maybe
whole
she's gonna
life,
be
you know,
fine.
so
Maybe-
far. Where something's
I
changed.
mean, I don't really
you've been
fucking know
able to say,
anything
"Okay,
about
I'm
what,
cool."
what the deal is
And
with
most
her.
people, you know, don't have that.
With her
Most people are
troubles, her
like,
recent
this is who I am,
troubles.
or this is what I expect, or this is what's expected of me, and you've been like, fuck that.
Yeah,
Most
look that
people
up
have
because
that
this
skill.
fucking
Most people
conversation is
don't
so
have
damn
that
boring.
shit-
Maybe
that
I'll
shit to it.
edify myself on that matter.
Seriously, you
Haley
gotta be
Welch,
able
what
to
is she
say,
up
"Fuck
to?
it."
What's
You know,
she
'cause
doing?
mo-
She okay?
If you can't,
She in
what do you
jail?
got?
She with
You
her
know,
grandmother.
you
Tell
got
me
no
what
place
about
to
Haley
go, and so,
Welch's
that's why I wanted to do the podcast
problems.
because
I don't know what the
you guys are like setting your own
Oh,
terms.
maybe it was a
and
bit.
like when
What bit was it?
going to the fight
Um,
tonight, you're just fucking having fun.
Crypto coin.
That's what you're
crypto
supposed
coins.
to do, you know? So I did the show called Dancing with the Stars. Have you ever
Here
heard
we
of it?
go.
You
TV,
dance.
TV. Yes, something I know about.
Oh.
Talking about all this
Also-
fucking
I
shit
also
about
co-wrote
rich
a
guy
country song
investment
that's coming.
advice. I'm like, what
No.
the fuck are you saying?
Yes.
Stocks? What?
Yeah, you didn't know it yet. It's being
TV,
premiered
I
on Shark Tank
understand.
next
You
Friday.
co-wrote it.
Dancing with the
Co-wrote.
Stars, I understand. Shark
A guy
Tank, I
named Kevin
understand.
Mack, a country singer named Kevin
Crypto
Mack.
coin.
So go to
Haley Welch's
Spotify.
crypto coin.
Hopefully by the time this airs, it'll all be up there. It's called One Night, One Bar. Yeah.
Are you singing in it?
I do in the live version for Shark Tank. I just harmonize. I can't sing worth shit.
Curious about Ozempic or Wegovy, but not sure if your insurance covers it. If you've heard of Ozempic or Wegovy, you've probably heard three things. They're effective, they're expensive,
Okay.
and they're hard to get. That's
Bear
where
with me
Ro
one
comes in.
second.
Ro
Bear with
can
me
help
one
you
second.
understand.
Bear with me one second. I just want to make sure I understand what's going on with the current situation. This is like from fucking like 5 days ago, so I feel like this is current enough. Tuah girl, Haley Welch from the New York Post. Haley Welch cooperating with lawyers over failed meme coin. The woman behind a viral meme has had to come forward and say she was cooperating with lawyers over her meme coin. Haley Welch went viral after she used the term Tuah to describe a sex act in an on-the-street style interview outside of a nightclub. Since then, Welch has done everything she could to capitalize on that fame, including launching a social media career, starting a podcast, and making festival appearances. Her latest bid was a form of meme coin. Hawk coin. Oh, I know it was a hawk coin. Okay. Trading under $Hawk. HEWK hit a peak total market value of $490 million soon after launch on December 4th, but a major sell-off saw that drop to $26.4 million. That's it? Okay, so she's just cooperating with her lawyers, and I don't know what the legally hairy part of it is. That's the latest on Haley Welch. She's cooperating with the lawyers.
If GLP-1s are right for you
Whatever.
and your goals. But that's just the beginning. Ro members have support throughout the process. That means no insurance paperwork, and you'll have access to your provider on demand for any kind of questions. Plus, you can sign up online from the comfort of your own home. So no waiting for an in-person
I guess there's
doctor's
just some
appointment,
suspicious
no commute to a
activity
doctor's
with her
office, and
selling
no waiting rooms.
the-
Join the
the-
over
the coin or
250,000
whatever.
people who have already chosen Ro to access GLP-1s.
Like it
Go
was
to
very valuable and then was
ro.co/Tua to find
swiftly
out if you're covered
devalued
for
after
free. That's
a sale. Maybe there's some
ro.co/Tua.
illegal
Go to
finagling going on there.
ro.co/safety
I don't know.
for box warning and full safety information. Prescription only.
It's some Mark Cuban
Man,
shit.
love
I
the
don't know. I
holiday
couldn't even
season,
begin
but
to
it's just
explain
hard
how
sometimes
it's
to find some
illegal.
downtime.
It really is when your family comes in town.
Pookie
especially for
Styles, go
the holiday
Pookie
season.
mode.
You know better
That's
than
fucking
anybody else. I
crazy
need my
here.
chill time. That's why I like buying
Pookie
hemp
mode.
gummies after a long day. I especially need them this holiday season. I love that they're made with natural ingredients too, and they don't make me feel groggy in the morning.
Wow, that sounds awesome. You think I could try some?
Well, of
sounds
course, they
incredible.
also have zero THC products.
That sounds
If
so
THC
incredible. It's
isn't
making
for
my
you,
hat
you
lift
can
off
still
of my
take
head.
advantage of their CBD line, with products designed for sleep, focus, and energy.
Oh, I'd be more into those actually.
One of my favorite parts, the product comes
little
from
bit lower
independently owned farms. And Via ships to nearly all states in the U.S. in discreet packaging right directly to your door with a worry-free
Pookie
guarantee.
mode. Pookie mode.
And no medical card required
Pookie
either.
mode.
Plus up to 50% off select items and bundles.
We'll sure need these to unwind with Via after this holiday season.
So if you're looking for a way to elevate your wellness routine,
There we go. Pookie
check
mode.
out Via Hemp at VIIA.co/Tua. So if you're 21 plus, check out the link in the description.
Oh, I'm not going to sing a fuck no.
I don't think there's anything you can't do at this point.
No, there's a lot of shit I can't do, but I'm not afraid to be embarrassed.
How far
Baba.
did you make it on Dancing with the Stars?
I
How
made
are
it
you
halfway
want,
through. I
sweetie?
beat Floyd Mayweather.
No way.
Wanna go outside again?
He's a pro.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no, he's
have to
got
go
great
back
feet.
and watch.
I got
Okay.
rhythm.
Hold on, I can't wait to go
Google
outside
Mark Cuban
again.
Dancing with the Stars.
You know what cats
people
are.
thought I was
You know
just
how
gonna
they
be
are.
stiff.
Yeah.
If you have one, you
get
know
out
what I'm
there
talking
and
about.
dance.
1 second, please. 1 second, please. right. Let's go. Pookie mode.
I got rhythm.
I could see it.
I'm gonna have to go home and watch that now.
Yeah, see?
After I started
Oh.
watching it on TV, I cannot do that.
It was the scariest thing I've ever done.
That's
in
what
my
I'm
life.
saying.
Yeah, it
The
does look
scariest thing,
very
because when I did it,
nerve-wracking.
it was this was a while back. It was live, okay, and this is when TV audiences were a lot bigger. 22 million people were watching, and
Oh, absolutely.
it was just like the scariest thing I have ever done in my life.
Well,
It
if I
was-
had thoughts of doing it, that just went out the window. I
And
will
those
not be doing
those
that.
TV ratings
But
numbers, they
I-
don't fucking
you know,
exist
like, what I was
anymore.
gonna say is,
22
like,
million
if
people.
I always ask myself, if I'm 95 and I look back, is this something I would have wished I would have done? Or am I going to be pissed at myself for not having done it?
That's exactly what I told you, too.
Yeah,
I was
it
like, you're
is.
going to regret it.
Where this whole thing started was he's got a company called Tick Pick,
Mm.
which are like picks for guitars that when you put them on the base of the guitar, they stick. So Tick
Oh.
Pick, yeah. So when you're playing, right, you don't drop them and all that kind of stuff. So he came on Shark Tank, and I did a deal with him, and we were talking, and I'm like, you know, one of the things, like I've had movies nominated for Academy Awards, I've won an Emmy, I've done all these things. that are crazy,
Disengaging
right? But
Pookie
I've
mode.
never written
Makes me look
song,
like a
and I've
damn
got
fool.
This idea for a song, do you want to do it with me? He's like, what's the idea? And I'm like, well, when people walk up to me all the time, you know, and say, hey, Mark,
Pookie
you
mode
remember
lost me
You know, my
viewers,
answer is
fuck.
always, aren't you that one girl from that one night, that one bar?
Yeah.
Right? That's always say it, right?
That's what it is. It's
And
not
so
that I
I'm like,
suck. It's that
we can
Pookie
turn
mode
into a song.
was
He's like,
unappealing
"That's
to
a
their
great chorus
aesthetic
line."
choices.
No,
you
it
go.
is. I like it.
Yeah, and then it's like I get carried away by the look in your eyes, and that was like the,
shit,
the
Jesus.
core part. So
There you go.
yeah, did you guys like it?
I,
I
did.
liked it.
I
I
would
listened
listen
to it in the car.
Cool, cool.
You need to start doing that more.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how this one goes,
Yeah,
right?
I
But
think
now
it'll
it
do
depends.
good.
So if it becomes a hit, I'm thinking y'all. I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Kevin Mack will come back and play it live for y'all. But yeah, so just like doing things that you're not comfortable with, you know, because I just asked him the question. Obviously, you know,
damn.
now you're in that position where people will do things that they might not have done for you before, but you can't be afraid of it. It's just like you've got to have stuff.
Sorry, I just want to say to anyone watching, it does seem like some people might be watching here and there, which is crazy. That's not usually what's going on in the Uncle Game Boy show. But I am dealing with some like fucking serious arm pain. That's why I've got this pillow here, and it's just like if now and then I'm just like ooh ah. I'm not getting down with myself or anything in some nasty way. If it I was like what does it look like I'm doing? I'm like no, I'm in some pretty significant pain here and there, but I am determined to get through this fucking shit. I fucking tried to watch all of Tuah the other day, and the pain was too much. And I'm like, fuck, I can only get through one, but I'm going to fucking do this shit. There's only 2 episodes of Tuah. We're going to get through it despite the pain, despite the agony. That's my promise to you. Holy shit. Ow, fuck. Come on, man. Jesus. It was doing fine before I started.
Like that, Pookie's Pickles.
Shit's making a fool of me.
have,
Ah, damn.
I'm sure you're getting to do acting and stuff like that.
So I do have one big dream to be in a scary movie and just get killed.
I'm more interested in doing
Right?
financial
Why
It
scams.
just makes sense, though.
Your
I
agent
feel like
can
it
do
makes
that stuff for
sense.
you easily.
Yeah.
What are you going to do it?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I really
You
want to.
got to do it. I'll
Yeah.
connect you with an agent if your folks can't do it. Like, have you ever
Can I
heard
do
of the movie Sharknado?
I've heard of it. I don't think
Speaking
so-
of Sharknado, I was gonna say if this was Shark Tank, I would take that deal. If it was between that and doing the meme coin, a hawk coin, whatever the fuck it was called. I think it was hawk coin. I'm like, take this deal. He'll take you on a rocket ship down the red carpet way to Hollywoodland, and you know he'll guide you that way, and he'll make you an actress and a
I love
starlet.
doing
Yeah.
cameos in movies. Like, so there's a movie coming out. I can't tell you the name of it yet.
But she
where Mark
decided to do
Wahlberg-
financial crimes instead.
It just shoots me. And so it was great because it was just a little cameo. And so we're sitting at a table, and he's talking to this guy, and I had been having lunch with him, and he walks up, he starts talking to this guy, and I'm like, hey, da 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 da. And all of a sudden, he just pulls out a gun, bam.
and just shoot you.
Yeah, the line by the guy I was talking to, you just shot Mark Cuban. And so, but the fun part was they had me die in different ways, you know. So once I was just like, that.
Oh, that's
The
so
other
much
time I had to
fun.
just
I've
fall
always
in
thought
love
if I could
and
like be
dribble
in
shit out of my
movies or
mouth.
something, that's
They
what
had
I
to
would want to
split
do
it
is get
was
like killed in a bunch
It
of
was just
different ways.
so-
That sounds
That
like
seems
so
like-
much fun.
Yeah, it
That
does.
sounds cool.
Fun, right?
Is there
Yeah.
anything on your bucket list you haven't got to do yet you really want to do?
Well, this song was like the thing
The
that
just
I had
top
in
of the list.
Yeah, I mean, just you know,
Mark Cuban has a song.
I don't want to be afraid to do things. The only thing like
Oh,
I
like
don't do is
fucking
that
doing like
I think my
Dancing with
kids
the
would get
Stars
pissed
or
off.
whatever. That's
Mark,
doesn't
we have
count.
a perfect segment on the show
Masked
that we're
Singer or
starting
some
to do.
shit?
It's
I don't
called
know.
You Should Have Been There, and I think you'd be perfect for it.
Cool. Let's go.
It's sponsored by Game
Oh,
Time, which
God,
is
I
our
should go
favorite place
Pookie
to
mode
get
whenever
all sorts of
Pookie's
tickets
showing
and
up.
live events.
Pookie mode
So what is
engaged.
your most memorable game, concert, or any kind of function you just went to?
So mine, I know exactly the exact moment. It was June 12th, 2011, and there were 30 seconds left on the clock. We were in Miami, and the Mavs got up 10 against the Miami Heat to win the NBA championship. And that was the exact moment I knew we were going to be NBA champions. And that is my game time moment. It was just the most incredible feeling ever, because we were the underdogs. Nobody expected us to win. It was us versus LeBron and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. And I just remember just letting out the biggest scream in the history of screams just at that moment. So it was really cool. And then holding up that trophy, man, it didn't suck.
Johnny, where's his card at? Oh, you got it? Oh. Ooh. Well, here you go. Here's your card.
There you go.
All my
Look at that.
autographs.
I had to go right next to my Luka Doncic and Dirk Nowitzki and Michael Jordan. Do you know who Luka Doncic is?
No, I have no idea who
Do you
that
follow
is.
basketball at all?
No.
Do you want to go to an NBA game?
I mean, I'm sure I
Pookie
could.
mode
I'd probably like
disengaged.
it.
Yeah, I'll bring you to a game. You guys
Okay.
can have a blast. It's
So
good times.
you're obviously really good at giving advice. Who do you go to for advice for yourself?
My wife.
Your wife?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
What's the best advice she's told
Oh,
you?
Shut the fuck up.
Word.
he's so sweet.
You know, I mean, but no, she's really cool. She obviously she knows me really well now, and it's more with kids. Like the thing that I didn't expect in marriage is how we divided up responsibilities. You know, I get like the money and the business side of stuff, obviously, but she's strict on everything with the kids. You know, when they have to be where and what they need to be doing or not doing, homework. And because like I come home from work or whatever I'm doing and I'm like, so have you guys done your homework? And they just roll their eyes. My wife is like, homework, like
And they do
homework
it.
it is, yeah.
They know
Yeah,
better.
So it's cool. So no, it's just, yeah, she's my best friend for sure.
You got any pets or anything?
He's so
we have a
in dad
dog,
mode in this.
What's his
Tux,
name?
mini Australian Shepherd.
Oh,
And Tux is a smart ass dog, boy. He's smart.
they're very smart.
Wait, he's a mini Australian Shepherd? I have one.
Yeah, but they're really smart, right?
It's just so smart.
But they can figure out anything except how to open the door, right?
Yeah,
Like even if there's a
or-
little crack in the door, they
right.
won't figure out how to open it
I
up.
tried training her to close it because I hate like getting up, and she like busts up in the room, but she's not
She's mini?
clicking.
What's your dog's name?
Josie,
Josie?
Josie's naughty. She chases after skunks.
she's not naughty.
She
She's
is
a good
naughty.
girl.
She gets out there with the skunks, and then
Well,
she'll
that-
come up in the house.
That's like Tux will chase after squirrels.
Yeah,
Any squirrel, any raccoon, anywhere.
but they're a dog. Like that's
They're
what they're gonna
supposed to,
do.
They're
Yeah,
a dog.
it's
They're
supposed
gonna
to.
do
For
that.
sure.
Tell me about your dog,
Mine?
Yeah.
I just did.
Maggie.
Oh, Maggie. Maggie.
How you gonna forget
She's
about
my
Maggie?
child.
Your child?
Yeah, she's like a little white crusty dog. Yeah.
I wish she was lying.
You like put it in a bag?
The
type
white
dog?
crusty dog? Is
she
that
would
what you
ride
said?
circus.
A
It's a
white
bag,
crusty
yeah.
dog?
I don't take her
Ugh.
anywhere though.
That's one of the first things I done when I first like started getting money, and I got a foundation.
Oh, you know what, I
Unpleasant
saw that
image.
Because you were help supporting different animal shelters and stuff. Yeah, which is cool because most people don't think of that for a long time.
Paws Across America.
Paws Across America. That's a great name. See, you're good at names.
Yeah.
just need to go
man,
back
Pookie's
to the
Pickles,
bulletin board.
Hawk coin or whatever the fuck.
Change your name.
Hawk
That's my
coin.
new advice.
Okay, don't change the
I'm
name
not
of
going to
it.
invest because of the name, but I think the name is amazing. See, if you get it going, you get any sales, then you come on Shark Tank. They would love to have you pitch it on Shark Tank.
That'd be kind of fun.
It'd be really,
I think
really
you
fun.
should.
Yeah, millions of people watch it, and you get out there and you pitch it, and it'll just jack up sales for sure.
You got anything you want to invent? Nobody ever asked you what you want to come up with.
I don't
No
even
one
think
cares
else.
about
I
Chel-
really
what
just
Chelsea
think
wants.
what's up For you.
No, we need to come up.
Come on,
with
Chelsea.
some
There's
sort
no
of
Chelsea
idea.
coin.
You got any ideas for me?
No, I need you to come up with the ideas.
It's gonna take me time. I'll have to sit on it. And think.
Well, have you guys been friends since you were little?
high
7 or
school,
8
yeah.
Oh my God, my cat wants to come in again, I think.
Yeah.
somewhere. in
One
there.
second,
cool.
please. I'm sorry.
That's cool.
One
Like in
second.
one class.
If you have a cat, you know how it is. Okay, Baba, come on. We gotta watch Tuah. See, there she is. Baba, hey. Mark Cuban is giving us financial advice.
In
We're gonna.
particular, or you were the hot girls and
Well, we cheered together.
Yeah.
there you
Started
go. Right,
cheering,
yeah, that makes sense.
For the most part, when we weren't in trouble.
Yeah.
Her mama used to get on our ass like every day.
Well, someone had to.
Yeah.
Where'd you meet Pookie?
Pookie's actually her cousin, and her sister introduced us.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And how long y'all been dating?
A little over a month.
Oh, it's long term, right? So you
Yeah.
went back home to
See, I
lock it
thought
up.
they said it was
Okay.
way
Yeah.
longer than that before. That it was like they knew each other for 3 years or something like
Maybe
that.
you could do like some pet clothes.
A month isn't that
Pookie.
long.
Yeah. We put him in a dog collar.
Does Pookie have a yeah? Okay, see, there you go. Now I know where your mind goes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, she's fucking
My man.
sick, man.
It's everywhere.
That's not a
She
bad
was
thing.
talking
Yeah,
like
that's-
one of the things that stuck out was when she was talking with Wiz Khalifa and he was like, "Oh yeah, some party or something. We had a mushroom milkshake like with like psychedelic mushrooms in it." And he's like, "Oh, we got all fucked up and it was crazy and shit." And she was like, "Yeah, if I had a wedding or whatever, I'd have a wedding cake made out of weed and shit, but I wouldn't tell anyone about it." And he's like, she's like, he didn't say anything about like doing it like sneaky and shit. Like she's got a sick, twisted Joker-esque mind. If you tell me, she's a fucking dangerous lady.
So we just got a European Great Dane.
Don't let her get up to
And
too
his-
much mess.
Well, I say we, but it was me. and
She's
that's-
violent also.
Hey, he's gonna live with
Talking
you,
about
you know.
wanting to fuck people up all
Okay,
the
so he's
time.
living
Like
with him,
JoJo
right?
Siwa and
That's a
whatnot, and
big-ass
asking.
dog. What, is he
just-
still
I
in
don't-
Tennessee?
Yeah.
She's got a screw
Oh, that
loose,
was
if you
Dave's?
ask me, maybe.
Oh, there you go. What's up, Pookie?
Yeah, we don't have to hide him anymore.
Yeah, I don't have
baby
to hide
girl.
him anymore.
Oh, that's right. You find
He's
what-
been revealed, yes.
Yes, to meet you too. Congrats. Pull up a chair. It's a good looking guy, right? I don't, whatever she likes, man. I don't care. He's a good looking guy.
Scoot a little closer to you. I don't bite.
That's all right.
He does bite,
Just don't
actually.
show me your pickle.
Yeah.
I don't plan on it.
That's
So.
good. That's good. That's a good thing.
Pookie's pickle is for Haley alone.
I don't like it anymore. I just looked at it the way you explained it, and now I'm like, what?
I really don't mind. I just whatever she wants, I just do
There you go.
whatever. I
See,
just follow her
you're
lead.
smart, man. When you've been dating somebody
Yeah.
a month, it's always just yes.
Well, for the most part, I don't understand the word no when he tells me no. I'm like, what? Then he normally changes his mind and gives in.
She
So
likes to pinch my ears a lot.
Was that your idea?
Nope.
Did somebody do that to you before?
well, when me and my brothers would fight when we were little, that was like my only defense mechanism, I guess. So I'd grab him by his ears until they started bleeding, and I'd just like,
Till they started
Jesus
bleeding?
Yeah,
Christ.
that's
Oh my
crazy. We're mean
God.
dudes.
Wow.
but
Like real blood?
Jesus.
yeah, like I.
She's like fucking like Cersei Lannister with Tyrion in the crib, just like twisting his little dick in the crib. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like me and my sister, I got like fucking like 3 sisters. We got up to some mess. Let me tell you, my sister's like fucking throwing shit at me. It's gotten fucking rough sometimes, but like nobody had their ears almost fucking torn off. That's fucking nuts.
Grab him by his ears, and you can ask him to this day. I can call him now, and he'll tell you.
Now I know why he wears the hat.
Yeah. I'm easy on his ears. Now my poor brother, he used to get it so bad from me.
How old are your brothers?
So the middle one, he is 26, and then the oldest one is 40.
40?
My daddy's old.
Yeah.
Sorry, Henry.
Yeah. So there's 3 of you?
The oldest one's got a different mama though.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. For the second set,
yeah,
you and your brother. That's cool though.
he wasn't ever mean though. The oldest one wasn't.
No, I mean, why would he be? You like, stepsister.
I was always the one that would like chase him around the kitchen with a knife. I wasn't the one being
Jeez,
chased.
that's what I'm telling you. She's got a mean
So you
streak
make
in her,
people's
man.
Ears bleed and you chase people with a knife.
Yep.
You having second thoughts yet?
Some days.
Some
Some days.
You know, like when
doesn't
she's
even get
chasing me
that
with a
big.
knife, sometimes I'm like, was this a good decision?
The ears are just sensitive. It's just
And
a
see,
sensitive
what's it
spot.
say? What's it say? Party animal?
Yes, sir. I plan on like when I get like 60, I'll put retired over it.
No, you won't.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll probably cover it up before then, honestly.
I think you should get a leg.
Yeah, maybe
tattoo.
before it says dead party
Yeah.
animal.
You
on
got a
it.
tattoo?
No tattoos.
What?
No tattoos.
I think you need to get one.
And
No.
tattoo
Does
Pookie
your
on it.
daughters have
Tattoo
any
poop? Yeah.
tattoos?
No,
No?
no.
Are you like against it?
No, it's not that I'm against it. I don't want them to get them, but I'm not against. Like when I grew up, like the people that had tattoos were like my dad and his friends because they got them in the Navy and the
Oh,
Air
okay.
Force.
Yeah, it's like
and all that.
sailors and
So,
shit.
it- it was.
Now any jack off has a tattoo. I have tattoos. I have jack off. I have jack offs. I definitely have jack offs. I'm not ashamed to admit I have jack offs, but I also have
Yeah,
a
my
couple
dad talked
tattoos.
me
But
out
I
of
am a
mine.
jack off. Any jack off can get a tattoo.
I was gonna get like a
Even
barbed
a
wire around your arm.
stupid loser piece of shit like me can
I was
get
thinking if I ever
tattoos.
got
You don't have to be a
tattoo, it was
tough
gonna
sailor
a heart,
guy.
And I was gonna say your
Mom.
name.
Any old piece of shit can
I'll
get a
come up with the
tattoo, even
idea.
me.
But what do you, I was always like, your name here. That way you can't go wrong.
You can put anybody on it.
No, just your name here. Just says your name here. Yeah, your name here. So how in your mind, how long have they been dating? You guys been dating? When was the first time you started dating?
Like officially, September 8th, September 4th. What year? October 4th.
So you guys were you guys were party friends back home.
Yeah. My dad is.
I don't know
originally
if
where she's
friends
from.
is the word you call that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the best way
Situationship.
to explain it.
There you go. That's cool.
Chelsea, I need to pause the podcast for just a minute. I'm not sure if it really sunk
It's
in.
funny
when I
she
it
said that
earlier,
'cause
so
I
I'm
was
gonna
just
say it
thinking the
again.
same
You can
thing.
literally turn $10 into 20,000 on better picks. 2,000 times your money from just watching
I'm
sports.
freaking
Can you
hungry,
believe that
man.
shit? Dude, for literally just the price
Watching
of the
Talk Tuah
sandwich,
is
you can win
hungry work.
$20,000. Better Picks is crazy, y'all. Jump on this before they take it away. Download Better, play Better Picks.
Download Better, play Better Picks.
What was like the most insane rumor you ever read about yourself online? So it wasn't
Oh my God, so many rumors.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a little
I actually got
thing to
sued
snack on. One
by
second.
somebody who said I did a sex tape.
Oh my, this sounds juicy. Let's see. I'll be right back. Give me one moment.
These are the best snacks in the world according to a multitude of surveys conducted across 50 different countries. So let's see what you guys are eating. Starbursts, Combos, Twix, Lay's, Kit Kats, Fritos, Gummy Bears, Cheez-Its, M&M's, Cheetos, Goldfish, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Pringles, Oreos, and number one, which I thought was surprising, Doritos. What's your favorite? These are the best snacks in the world according to a multitude of surveys conducted across 50 different countries. So let's see what you guys are eating. Starbursts, Combos, Twix, Lay's, Kit Kats, Fritos, Gummy Bears.
Fritos are trash. Fritos are trash. Back to the Tuah.
With Lamar Odom, Kim Kardashian, one of the other, Khloe Kardashian, and somebody else. And then another one where somebody said I had a kid with this lady, and they would show pictures. I was at the American Music Awards, and she took a picture, and I was in the background with Damon John, and this is, baby
They
drama
made AI
mama.
porn of Mark
Baby
Cuban? What?
mama
What are you
drama.
talking about?
Baby mama drama.
Yeah, baby mama drama. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just, it comes with the turf.
I saw something one day. It was like The Simpsons predicted me, and I was like, okay.
You should try to be, I was on The Simpsons.
What didn't the
What?
It was so
Simpsons
cool.
predict?
It was
Simpsons.
so much fun. So much fun. So I was season 8. No, it was later than that. What am I talking? It was 2008. And they asked me to do it. And they just put me in a box in this audio enclosure. And my whole line was, I'm out of my mind, right? I'm out of my mind. And so they kept on saying, just yell it. And I would yell it. And they're like, no, you got to yell it louder. I'm like, what? And so the whole time I just kept on screaming, I'm out of my mind. And that was like my whole Simpsons episode. But it shows up, and it was also Bart and the Bees, part of that episode. Bart and the Bees. And so, yeah, so Google it. It was so much fun. If I get stuff that even if it's stupid, but it's just unique, I'll do it.
Have you done any other like little movie roles?
Oh, yeah, a ton of them. Like
Which one was your favorite?
Sharknado was my favorite. 'cause
Sharknado.
I got to play the president.
I can see you being a president.
Yeah, I could.
Well,
Why
but-
don't you run?
No, there's no chance. There's just no chance. Why don't you run?
Well, I mean, they put me on the ballot, did they not?
Oh, you got some write-in votes?
I'm not old enough to be president.
Oh, that's right. You got to be
Dude,
35.
the world would just be at peace if I was president.
Do you think they said her actual name like Haley Welch, or did they say Hawk Tuah Girl?
Yeah,
My
you
guess
can
is
be
the
first
latter.
Gentleman, Pookie.
The first gentleman.
No, I did it originally, but that didn't go over well. Oh my God! The first date she ever went on for my oldest, she took her to a Mavs game, and they were sitting next to each other, and they both had a pair of shorts on. And I walked up to them, and she was 13 maybe, and I told the guy, if that skin touches that skin, and walked off.
Fuck
She
up
has
your
never
skin.
forgiven me. And then you talk about dad shit, right? So one time I had to go pick her up. And she
I'm gonna
went with her
rip
friends
off
to a
your
football game,
foreskin.
high school football game. And I'm like, Alexis Cuban.
Assuming you're uncircumcised.
You need to take your medication. We need to put the ointment on before it spreads.
Oh gosh.
I feel like you're a cool dad to have.
I think so. They don't.
Of course they don't.
Do they have like
No.
a
It
what
was
do you
threatening
call
to
it?
rip
I
people's
guess a
dicks off.
specific allowance?
Yeah, but and so my oldest blows right through it. I mean,
That'd be
and-
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like
that's
I eat my
Right.
money.
I'd
just
spend it
like
all on
spend
video
whatever,
games
bags, whatever. My middle one doesn't spend
and nice snacks
anything.
for my kitty
youngest,
cat.
It's just like electronics and
She's looking at
basketball
boo-boo.
stuff, sports stuff. So it's not too bad.
He's young too.
Yeah.
He's gonna like to buy fun stuff.
She's got the
Yeah,
right
he
idea,
would.
I think.
He
The
would.
window,
It's like
the
if
window
it's-
looks like it's more
It's not
interesting
even
than
so
this
much a new
fucking
phone, 'cause we
podcast.
talked about getting a new phone, and he wasn't excited about it, but like a new computer or new tech stuff, he's into that.
I'm hoping
And
the
or
final episode is a
basketball
little better.
stuff.
It's called like
Basketball
How Not to
games.
Get Canceled or some shit.
Back to the
Ironic,
shores.
is it not?
Just like clean up after dinner, but that's no, they don't even clean the room or make their beds. That's where we failed miserably as parents.
I hate washing the dishes. That's the worst
That's the
thing.
worst.
Oh, I
That's
hate
hilarious.
washing the
So,
dishes.
so you got to everybody puts washes their dish and push it in the dishwasher.
I wish that's how your house worked.
Oh,
I'll get to his apartment and there's like a sink full of dishes and I'm like, oh,
half
Like,
the time
it-
it's
it
not
drives me
mine, though, it's my
nuts.
roommate's.
yeah.
How many roommates you got?
Right now I just have two, but I tell her all the time, like, you don't have to do that, because she'll tell me, she's like, I'm deep cleaning your house. And I'm like, don't pick up their stuff, though, because it's just not, it's not
I
ethical.
do.
It's not.
Pookie
Yeah,
Girl.
because
Girl.
guys,
To pick
you
up.
need to know where your shit is,
Exactly.
right? Because you know those plates you left there. So when you're thinking about what you're going to eat next, you know what plate you've got available. You know what food's in the kitchen. You know what you can make, right? And then if you're going to order something or whatever, and if someone fucks with that, it ruins. Life is out of alignment, right?
Well, she comes in every single day. I mean, it doesn't matter if I've got stuff on the floor. Even just if I take my work clothes off when I come in, she comes in just cussing. You need to pick up your stuff. You need to do this.
He needs
you
to be
need do that."
organized.
Sounds about right.
It's like, I just got off work. I've been there
Just needs
since
to whip you into
6
shape.
o'clock that
I'm
morning.
a
just
clean
little
freak.
tired.
It like upsets me. If there's a mess
Now I see why you
everywhere
call it
and
a
I see it, I'm like,
situationship.
oh, it drives me nuts. So I just kind of freak clean a little bit. But
I'm
you
going to
know.
shut up on all that now.
I'm uncomfortable.
So that's cool, obviously.
Yeah,
right?
for the most part. Now, me and her, when we get together in a hotel room,
Oh, it's bad.
awful. But I don't mind that. Me and her can share like
Yeah.
the nastiest room, and I have no issues with it.
No, because it's cool, right? You're in a
Yeah.
hotel room, someone's going to clean up after
Right.
you, right? You order room service, and you
Mhm.
get all the craziest shit you want, and then you go from we're ordering room service
Yeah.
to I wonder if I can get something special made for me, right?
Yeah,
Then,
yeah.
Can you guys do this? And can
What if
you
we
guys
do a
do
bunch
this?
of
And
meth?
the milkshakes are coming, and the French fries.
Well, it's not that good.
Yeah.
See, that's what you got to try.
Yeah.
You just got to take advantage of that room service stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm not like a camping person. I'm a room service person.
Yeah.
Like, get me what I want. That's why I'm staying at this hotel.
We
That's
venture
fine.
out sometimes too,
Mm-hmm.
for the most part. We like to explore.
Well, where do you guys go exploring?
Let's see, where did we go the other day? We went like 30 minutes. It was sketchy where we went.
See,
the Bull
Pookie
Daddy.
Just right.
Yeah.
The what?
The Bull
I
Daddy.
think I think
Bull
that's
Daddy?
it. I
Bull
think that's
Daddy.
Pookie
It
Mode.
was really good.
Boiled,
Just right.
like you're
The Bull
boiling
Daddy.
something.
Like crawdaddies?
Kinda. Crawdaddies. I like how you said that.
Crawdaddy.
Have you ever had a seafood bowl?
Yeah, I have actually.
Those are just my
Like the whole
favorites.
steam bowl of all the different,
Mhm.
um, crawfish and everything.
They
and you
bring
just-
it to you in like a bag.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And you just crack everything
Mhm.
open, and if you're lucky, you got lobster in it,
Yep.
you got shrimp and everything. Yeah, you
Mhm.
just get all messy.
Yep.
I
You
get
know,
nasty.
Damn,
Oh, I don't care.
he's got
I
some
don't care.
fucking himself up
Yeah.
thinking about the
You can wear it.
crawdaddies.
Sometimes.
Oh, so-
Depends on what shirt I got
Would you
on.
make
If I
him
just
so
look
badly.
good-
Would you make him wear a bib?
He does wear a bib willingly.
I have to put the bib on. Stuff is too messy.
I don't have to force him.
Bib
Oh,
on.
you get it.
He's
My
gonna wear
hands
it.
up.
Bib on.
You were so
fucking
easy
my,
to
fucking my
please.
glasses up. Going nuts for them
Yeah.
I'm kind of
crawdads.
like that too.
Yeah,
You give
I
me a
mean-
bag of chips, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'm good, right? I don't. There's like, unless there's a good reason to stress, there's no reason to stress.
You should
Word
do a
up.
mentor.
Word up.
Like you need an app where you can just give people advice.
You know, like an AI thing.
Yeah.
He's like fucking Marcus Aurelius up in
What's
here.
something you think money can't buy you?
My attitude is, if you're happy when you're broke,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be really, really, really happy when you're rich. If you were miserable all the time when you were
Well,
broke,
that's something to look
there's
forward
a good
to.
chance that money's not gonna make
It's
you
not gonna
happy.
fix your problems.
No, it's whatever you are. You know, whoever you are as a person, money just amplifies. that.
I am broken. I'm
You know,
very,
and,
very
you know, 'cause
happy.
There's some people that just don't ever have enough. Like there's people
We're in
like
Pookie
have more
mode,
money than me.
having a
that
good
I know
time.
That just bitch they don't have enough, or they're just working to try to get more. I'm like,
Oh Jesus!
why?
What the fuck?
You know,
Heidi,
just
what are you doing?
time. You gotta
Heidi,
enjoy
calm
all
down.
the shit you have. Because
These
one
cats,
day you're
man.
21, and the next
What
day
are you
you're
gonna do?
41. Then the next day you're fucking 61, and just bam. And so you just gotta take all those moments
Then you're dead.
and just love them, right? I think if there's one thing that I think I've done, like I used to. That car I told you I had, the Fiat, it had a
the
target
hole
top,
in
You
it.
look,
with
trying to
the
look
hole in it, right?
contemplative with
And
that fucking
I just
hat like that
remember
is so
driving,
goofy to me.
and just always,
yes,
whenever there's
yes.
a
He's
sunny
got
day,
his fucking
I
hat
do
like
this,
this.
do this to this
It's
day.
insane.
I just look up and just say a little thank you, because like just be able to see a blue sky and know that I'm in this position, even when I was broke.
What's up, baby?
Right? Just I was in a position where I can just appreciate
What's up,
the
boo boo?
moments.
Come here.
Because all those moments, if you can add them up, they feel good.
Come on, talk to
But
him
if
with
you
me.
stress
Talk to
about
him. Come on.
every little
There you
motherfucking
go.
thing, that stress adds up too. And I think that's what you've done good, right? You don't seem to be a real stressful person, except when it comes to cleaning up after him.
All the creatures
Oh,
of
I'm a
land,
stressful
sea, and
person. Are you
air
really?
love
Yeah.
talk
I
to
just
us,
get
don't
overwhelmed.
they? Yes, they do.
You do?
Yeah, sometimes.
Like what?
For the most part, I'm good about it
God
though.
damn it.
What stresses you the most?
Okay,
Sage,
so say
the
we're
sage
going.
Pookie. Yes.
Okay, like the details of this
You're
week.
saying
and then
makes a lot
next
of
week.
sense,
This week
Mark
we're here,
Cuban.
and then next week we're in Hawaii. All the dates and stuff that get laid
I
out in
doff,
front
I
of me.
doff
and
my,
once I'm
my
like, oh.
strangely adorned
You're
hat
just
to
gonna
you.
get up and go where they tell you to go, right?
Yeah, most of the time.
Right. That's what I do. It's like people are like trying to explain. Okay, you're gonna do this, and that. Like, look, I trust you.
Just tell me where to be at
Just
what
tell them where to
time.
be at
That's all
what
I
time.
need to
That's
know.
all I got to know. Same, right. Because you got good people around you. You just show up, right? And that's no stress. The only time I really, really, really stress, two
What are you
times.
doing, Bubba?
One, I'm terrified of heights.
What are you doing, baby? Careful
Like,
now.
yeah,
Careful,
for real.
baby.
Like if you, like I've been
are you
in.
doing?
There's this place in Philadelphia where the
What are
Mavs
you
stay,
doing? What are you doing?
and they have an elevator that's on the outside of the building, and
Goofball.
it is
What are you
just
doing?
terrifying to me. Like it's just the worst thing ever. Like I fly in a plane, no problem, because it feels stable. But like it started when I was like 5 years old, and my dad took me to a baseball game. and he
Pookie
tried
just
to take
looking
me
at him
to
like that
super
is
way
fucking me
top.
up so much.
And he said I just started crying.
It makes me sick.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with it. That and the other thing is when people eat with their mouth open. Like one of my best friends in life, like I can't go to dinner with them. I can have drinks, I can go hang out with them, but if
What about people smacking gum? You don't like
same
that either?
difference, yeah, same
Yeah.
difference.
What kind of pet
Nasty.
peeves do you got?
Pet peeves?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, chewing with mouth open,
Pookie's
definitely.
got some calves
Nothing
on
really
him.
What kind
upsets
of
me.
car should she get?
You know what kind of car I got?
What kind of car you got?
Pookie's
got a
calves, though.
Really?
Kia EV.
Kias are good cars.
I love it. I love it. Good. I had a Tesla too. Have a Tesla. And Kia is just easier to drive. Like Tesla, there's so many bells and whistles, and there's all the technical stuff, which I like from a technical perspective. But you got to think too much, right?
From a technical
And so,
perspective, the technical stuff is
with,
good.
Kia,
Oh, jeez.
it's got all the benefits of a EV, but when you hit the turn signal, it's just a turn signal. When you turn on the windshield wipers, you don't have
See,
to
that's
find
what
the
I
right
want.
one.
I don't want nothing too
Too
high
techy.
tech.
Yeah.
Like I want to be able to drive myself.
Yeah, and because I drive myself all the time. This guy saw me pull up in my Kia. It's right outside, right? And it's just an easy car. And I got one of the little
Easy
plug
car,
things at
easy
home, so I
life.
just plug it in at night. Don't have to worry about it. I mean, it's not like I drive at 400 miles, but
Yeah.
it's got 300-mile range. Easy peasy.
She needs her a good car.
I do.
But it's a good car. It's not
Bingo,
expensive either.
bango.
Yeah, I mean,
Kias for Mia.
She probably won't change the oil in this one either.
Probably not.
It'll
Well,
probably slow
if
it
I
you
down.
just
get
leave
an EV,
that to
you
my
don't-
dad. I leave all that
If you
stuff
get an EV,
to
you
him.
don't got to worry about oil.
If I what?
Dad
Get
can
an
handle it
electron-
all.
Electric vehicle.
Oh, you got a point.
We just found that out. When was it? Yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday.
What?
But they don't have oil.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
didn't know they
I had
didn't have
no
a
idea.
motor or nothing. They didn't know it was
Yeah.
a battery. I was like,
I don't
Don't have
like
to know
those kind of
everything.
cars.
You don't like
It's not even
EVs?
close.
I
'Cause
couldn't
it's
drive
not-
one. It's electronic. That scares me.
Yeah, but it's got.
I think
it's
people
got-
hate
the
Pookie
pickup
mode.
is
Who can
super
blame
fast.
them?
You
It's
can-
They're
fucked
all
up.
fast.
It's
Oh my
crazy.
God, they're
I'm going
fast.
disengaging
Even my
Pookie
Kia,
mode.
it's like if you put it in
Pookie
turbo
mode
mode,
disengaged.
You're gone.
gone.
You're gone, bitch.
I
It's
got
like
an
Pookie mode. You're
Ultima
gone.
Plus.
That's nice. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Nice. There's nothing wrong with an Ultima.
Besides
What
Pookie
kind of
mode
car
lost
do you
me
have?
everybody.
Malibu.
Oh my god. It's
Kind
so
of truck do you
fucked
have?
up.
I don't
Pookie
have
mode's
a
so
truck, I have
fucked
a
up.
Jeep.
Oh, the same difference.
It's
Okay.
Pookie mode's
I'm gonna
fault.
buy a truck at the beginning of the year.
It's not that I suck. It's Pookie mode's fault.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Do you
going
even
on.
know what you want?
Probably a Ford.
150?
F-250.
Or 250?
Yeah.
I don't
What's
know
the
if I can
craziest
see him.
Sounds
actually.
working real
What's the
quick while no
craziest
one's
car you have
watching.
now?
Now, nothing crazy. I got the Tesla and the Kia, but I had a Lamborghini. But I just never drove it because it drove like a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
You know, it was really close to the
Yeah.
ground, and then and it was loud, which was fine, but
It's not that I
Um,
suck.
I didn't get anything.
It's
from
that
it, right?
it's that
Other than,
Pookie mode.
oh, that's a cool
Turn them
car.
off.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't do anything for me. I owned a
Perfect,
Hummer for a
perfect.
while, but that was just a pain in the ass. It was driving to a gas
Excellent.
station every 7 minutes.
Yeah.
At least I know it's not
and
the
I would-
sound quality
before I made
driving
a lot of
away.
money,
It's
my
not that I
buddies and
suck.
I,
It was Pookie
Every
mode.
New Year's Eve, we would
Pookie
rent a
mode.
Rolls Royce, and just go out and find a date.
So we need
Pookie
to
mode's
Yeah,
fault.
I
go
think we
find-
should do
We
that.
should
Oh,
definitely
we
do
got
that.
pictures
What
of
the
us
fuck
like
are they talking
we drove
about?
it through, and then and it was loud, which was fine, but I didn't get anything from it, right? Other than, oh, that's a cool car.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't do anything for me. I owned a Hummer for a while, but that was just a pain in the ass. It was driving to a
Hummer
gas station
sucks.
every 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And before I made a lot of money, my buddies and I, every New Year's Eve, we would rent a Rolls Royce, and just go out and find a date.
So we need to do.
Yeah.
I
go
think we
find-
should do
We
that.
should
Oh,
definitely
we
do
got
that.
pictures of us like we drove it through a Burger King drive-through, the best part of the whole night, right?
That's so
We went-
fucked up.
I forget the concert we went to, and we're driving through, and I'm like, we got to take a picture, and we've got pictures of me sitting on the hood, somebody else sitting on the top, the doors open, and our dates and everything in a drive-through. It's like that's
In
the
a
way you
Burger
should do
King
it. A
drive-thru.
Burger King drive-through,
Do you eat Burger King?
not so much anymore. No.
Do you like Whoppers?
Not so much
I used to be a Whopper guy. I have no doubt you do.
I love
I
anything.
don't. I don't.
Burger Fry. I'm not
Now that I'm a
picky.
No, that's
millionaire, I
good,
don't
though.
really
I'm
eat
a
Burger
foodie.
King anymore.
Yeah. I'm not too picky either. I mean, I can eat pretty much everything. I don't like what do you not like?
What is it you were trying to get me to eat that's an organ?
Oh, liver mush.
I'm not eating that.
No,
that
that's
sounds
just
good. Like liver's like not
It's
bad.
like it's a Eastern typical like sausage.
Like
It's
Brunswiger.
really good.
Like Brunswiger. Do you know what Brunswiger? That's another same type of thing. It's like in a roll. It's like
No, this
liver
comes in a big block.
in a big block.
Yeah, but you just cut it up like sausage and you fry it. But it's literally like sausage. It's just a softer sausage. On the
That's
inside.
cool. I would go for that.
Ugh,
I'm gonna get her to taste it, but she won't do it.
I'm not doing it.
Just
He
put
done told
ketchup
me it's
on
an
it.
organ. I already know what it is. If I know what it is, I won't eat it.
Just put ketchup on it.
Ugh.
Ketchup makes everything good.
I don't like ketchup.
Oh, you don't?
Nope.
Oh, we can't
That's
be
one thing I
friends.
don't eat. I love tomatoes.
I'm with her,
I don't
man.
eat
I'm not a ketchup guy
Unless
either.
the fries are terrible, then I will eat ketchup.
Like, you
Mustard or
typically don't have
bustard, I
ketchup on
say.
fries?
I eat ranch.
Okay, I can understand.
Hey,
You
range.
put fries in a milkshake?
I think.
Oh,
I
that,
do
that's
showed me
fucking
that.
cursed, man. I fucking hate
I'm
that
not opposed
shit.
to it.
No, that's like one of the best things ever.
It
It's
is.
pretty good.
No,
like
no,
a
no, no,
Wendy's
no, no,
frosty.
no, no,
Yes,
no,
it's
no. I
pretty good.
disagree. I'm sorry
Yeah.
if I pissed anyone off with this. I just need to fucking get on this fucking soapbox for a minute. Like, 'cause I moved to Florida when I was a teenager, and fucking people do that all over the fucking place here. That's a real big like Florida thing, is dipping them fucking fries in the frosty, and it's fucking fucked up. It's not good. It tastes like shit. You're fucking weird for doing it. You're a weird, nasty weirdo. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
No, it's amazing.
I think it's pretty good.
So I tell my kids since they were little that one of the all-time rules you can always live by. If you like one thing and another thing, and you put those two foods together, You're gonna like it even
No, no,
I
you
don't know if
gotta
I can
keep
live
them
by that. I'm worried
separated.
about
If you
my
took
food
his
touching.
liver mush
The
and you
peas
took
and the
frosting
potatoes, do not
and you, like,
touch.
just
All right, I
dipped it,
firmly disagree with
that
this
frosting would make
idea.
that liver mush amazing.
Ugh. Yeah, no.
If you live by a
I'm
different
just
code,
telling
that's
you, it is
fine.
like,
But I
you
just
can
think
take
you're a
that
nasty
rule to the
weirdo if you do
bank.
that. That's all.
Just think about that.
You're lactose intolerant.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am lactose intolerant.
Me too.
Oh my God! But you still eat ice cream?
I eat anything with milk in it, and I just suffered because like I went my
I
whole
think
life
I might
eating
be in
it,
the
and
It's not
same
then
you that you
I'm not
suffer.
sure.
I don't mind. Like as a guy,
I don't mind it.
if I'm farting sitting on the toilet, that's a
Yeah.
bonus every day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What does he say about it?
She has not got to where she'll poop around me.
Yeah. I stopped his toilet up the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, that is like the key
Yeah,
right
let's
there.
go.
I come out and my face is red. I was like, oh, I have bad news.
Oh.
She said I stopped it up, and I'm telling you, when I walked in there and seen that,
Don't
I
say
did not
what
know
you
what to
said.
do.
Did you take a picture?
No.
Oh, I definitely would have taken a
I
picture.
closed my
That's so
eyes
fucked up.
and
People do
just
that
went to
shit.
plumbing.
It was rough.
Every
So
time
he
my
locked
boss
his
sent me a
keys in
picture,
his
like told me,
apartment, and so I had to go through the
sent me a
window and,
picture of
like,
her
let him
turn. I was like, what are you doing? This is
Just before the
crazy.
shit or after the shit?
This is before. I'm on the verge of like shitting myself at this point because it was just that bad. I got through the window, I unlocked the door, and I hauled ass. I was gone. There's tire marks after I got out of there.
Oh, she's terrible about that. Every time she goes, she leaves a little streak, and I'm like, I have the brush. Just
Yes,
give it a
every
little
time.
brush
No,
once.
she does
Just
do
one
that.
brush, and it'll be fine.
She's the
Wait,
worst.
wait,
about
you're
hold
talking about
on,
the
hold
driving
on,
streak.
hold
No.
on. This is crucial information. What the fuck are you saying? She leaves a what? Of what?
I'm
Where?
just telling you, it
Huh?
is like you could take that rule to the bank. Just think about that.
You're lactose intolerant.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am
right.
lactose intolerant.
Me too.
Oh
Now that
my
we're talking
God.
about
Do you
Dookie,
still
I'm
eat
like
ice cream?
really engaged.
I eat anything with milk in it, and I just suffered because like I went my whole life eating it, and
It's not
then
that you suffer. I don't mind. Like as a guy,
I don't mind it.
if I'm farting sitting on the toilet, that's a
Yeah.
bonus every day, right?
Yeah.
What does he say
I'm
about it?
farting all the time. That's just
She has
normal.
not
That's
got
just
to where she'll
normal
poop
shit.
around me.
Yeah. I stopped his toilet up the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, that is like the king right
Right,
there.
right.
She
I
came,
come out and my face is red. I was like, oh,
Okay, now what the
I have
fuck's
bad
going on?
news.
I'm gonna focus.
Oh.
she said I stopped it up, and I'm telling you, when I walked in there and seen that,
Don't
I
say
did not
what
know
you
what to
said.
do.
You take a picture?
No.
Oh, I definitely would have taken a
I
picture.
closed my
I would-
eyes and just went to plumbing.
It was rough. So he locked his keys in his apartment, and so I had to go through the window and like let him in.
Just before the shit or after the shit?
This is before. I'm on the verge
This
of
is
like
before the shit,
shitting
okay.
myself at this point because it was just that bad. I got through the window, I unlocked the door, and I hauled ass. I was gone. There's tire marks after I got out of there.
Oh, she's terrible about that. Every time she goes, she leaves a little streak, and I'm like, I have the brush. Just
Yes,
wait,
give it a
every
little brush.
time. No,
What?
she does
Just
do
one
that.
brush, and it'll be fine.
She's the worst about
Oh, you're
that.
talking about driving streak.
No.
No,
No.
the streaks in the toilet, like
Oh, like we're going down there. Haley is the poop master.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's rough when I get in there.
she left. I went to work, and she left that day. I got home. And there was a little surprise waiting for me in the bottom. I sent her a picture. I said, "What is this?"
See, you
couldn't
got
have
the
flushed it
picture
twice?
working.
See, but I know if that's there, I'm like, Haley's been here.
Oh yeah, it's 100%. And she never shuts the door, doesn't
That's
turn the
what
fan
I'm
on.
telling you.
It's just
Never
pure.
shuts the
This
door.
might be something that some people would rather me not say, but what they're talking about, my dad is one of these guys, and sometimes I'm just like, what's going on in there, man? And I'm not gonna ask, obviously, but like, it's just like I guess some people just leave a little bit of a remainder. I don't know. It's fucking takes all kinds, I guess. I
So
don't know.
you'll just poop and everybody will just watch you poop?
I actually have like a shy butthole. I can't just like
Shy
if I
butthole,
know
I
people
think-
are listening to me, I'm like, like going to public bathrooms. I don't like doing
I have
that
a shy butthole.
at all.
My bathroom's in my bedroom, so when she comes out, she's just not.
Mark
the type
Cuban's
person to
talking
turn
about
the
like
fan on,
fucking all
nor
this
shut
like
the door and have,
stock
like, a
advice and
courtesy.
shit.
She
She's
just
like,
lets
I
it
have a
air
shy
out
butthole.
until it hits me in the mouth while I'm laying on my bed.
Oh my God.
Man, it's rough out here.
It is really rough out here.
I'm more
Well, I have
interested in that
newfound
side of the
respect for you.
conversation. If I'm
Thank
being
you.
honest.
Right.
Thank you.
Skid marks for the win.
Skid marks for the win. Exactly. This is the
You do
most
anything
engaged I've ever
Yeah, I do a
been
lot
in
with
this
crypto, actually.
podcast so
I've got
far.
A shit ton of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And
I know I have a
some other
vivid
stuff,
picture of what
Wolf.io.
Haley's toilet
I've
looks
got,
like.
A Matic, they changed the name of it, but there's another type. And I got some Dogecoin. But yeah, I've had most of it for a long time. Yeah, so it's working.
Oh,
really
this
well
is
for me.
this is
Oh
a real
yeah, if I want
portent
some
of
meme
doom.
coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah,
in
I'll give you my
community?
wallet.
Oh god, she fucking actually did that
But are
though.
you sure you're gonna launch?
And it fucked her up so bad. That's crazy.
I love crypto, but But you can make some money from it. There's no doubt
Yeah.
Oh my
about it.
God, he fucking. So she
I'm
did.
very new to it, and I'm still learning what it is. The Phantom wallet. Do you know what
Dude.
that
Yeah, of
is?
course.
This is fucking
So
crazy. Like I was saying earlier that like when he was talking about, oh, you could be an actor or whatever, and I was like, oh, fucking, it's like she fucking it was on Shark Tank and she had two choices to pick, and one was the crypto coin financial scam, and the other one was an acting career. Oh, wouldn't it have been fortune smiling if she had just picked the other hand? And I was like just fucking around saying the other one, but like then he literally fucking says that he's talking about crypto coin right now and like putting that fucking idea in her head. Mark Cuban, he might be involved in this somehow or something. My God, the plot thickens.
Gently, it gives you a
This is
12-word
intriguing.
password, right?
I never knew this evidence was going to come to
Well,
light.
me and him, I had to have him help me put it on my phone. I didn't know what I was doing.
He
And
may
you get
be,
ready
he may
to
be
go,
one of the, he may be the one who
Yep,
cooked the
Yeah,
goose
they
himself.
took money in
That's
there, too.
crazy.
Is it really?
Oh.
That's
They
crazy.
told me while I was getting my hair done.
Wow.
All done. I was like, what the fuck?
Shocking,
So,
shocking
We're gonna
evidence
have to start
revealed
over.
in the Hawk 12
But
podcast.
You can't
Where's he
change
Incredible.
the password? Or,
Uh-uh.
like, change it?
Incredible.
They don't
There's
let you
no
reset
way.
it.
No, there was a guy that lost like a shit ton of Bitcoin, way back
Bitcoin, yeah.
when.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on a hard drive.
He traded it for
Yeah,
a
and it was
pizza.
like in a dumpster.
He traded
yeah,
it for a
but-
pizza.
No, at the beginning. Yeah, at the beginning. We're early days of Bitcoin.
And he was
You-
digging through the trash trying to find it.
I do not.
Chelsea gave away Maddie's pizza yesterday.
Okay, it was a homeless lady sitting on the side of the road.
And that's fair.
Thank you.
Maddie
She was so
upset.
mad
She
at
was
me.
like,
She's
"We
an
gave away
angel.
We were walking by and she was
pizza."
like, "Can I have a piece of pizza?" And I kept walking and I stopped and I was like, "We gotta go back." I was like, "We have to."
Because you feel guilty, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I
Yes.
feel
So we
guilty.
went back and she had already like put her hands and I was like, "Just take it. It's yours."
Just take it. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're like a germaphobe, then you're like,
Yeah, I don't like
already
that.
Yeah, I
freaked out.
can't do
Yeah.
that.
Someone puts their hand in my pizza box, you can have it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but you are the poop master.
Yeah,
You are the poop master.
it's okay.
I have a newfound respect.
Hawk
for you.
12,
Thank you.
poop
I have
master.
newfound- how'd you
What
just say
can't this
that?
girl do?
Newfound respect
Yeah,
for you?
newfound
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah, I got one for you too. There you go.
All right, cool.
Hey y'all, I hope you enjoyed the show.
Oh,
And
you
if
know I
haven't gotten
did.
yourself any Talk
Some
to
of it more than
Be
others.
sure to click the link in the description below so
We're
we
talking
can
about
match.
stocks and finances
me
and all
and
this
talk
horse
to
shit.
her
I'm
while
like,
you're
I don't know what
watching
the
the
fuck you're
episode.
talking about.
And let us
but,
know what you think.
And before
know.
you go, don't forget, subscribe to that
Although
thing.
talk about the Dookie was pretty fun. Anyway, I gotta get a drink of water, but we've got one more Hawk Tuah to watch, unfortunately. And that's the end of this fucking shit. And that's fucking fucked up. But give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get a little drinky poo. I'll be right back, and then we'll fucking watch what is unfortunately, I believe, gonna be the final episode of Hawk Tuah. There hasn't been one in 3 weeks. It's crazy. It hasn't been officially announced. I think that it's done. Last I looked up, Haley Welch is cooperating with lawyers regarding the financial scam that she potentially pulled off with her Hawk coin, I think is what it's called. I think it's Hawk coin. Anyway, so I'll be right back, but I gotta get a drink of water first.
Did
I'll
you
be
know
right
the
back.
average person should consume
Give me 2
between
seconds.
9 and 13 cups of water in a day? That may sound overwhelming, but it's dependent on your age, activity level, and some medications that you take. I find water super beneficial when you're trying to lose weight. Drinking it throughout the day helps to keep you full for no calories. Here are 5 tips to trick you into drinking more water throughout the day. I find that drinking more water is super easy to do when you carry a tall drinking glass or a bottle with you. Sometimes one that fits easily into a purse or a backpack can be a simple solution. Consider trying zero-calorie drink mixes. They come in powdered and liquid options and are easy to take on the go. Looking for a more subtle flavor? Try adding fresh produce to your water. Lemons, limes, and even cucumbers give just a hint of flavor to a nice ice water. Unsweetened tea is a great option. All varieties, as long as it's unsweetened, is super hydrating and definitely provides an antioxidant benefit. Tea can have a diuretic effect, which means you might be using the bathroom more, but new studies show it's just as hydrating as water. Find normal water boring? You're in luck. Sparkling water is everywhere these days and it still keeps you super hydrated. But be sure to check the label. You want to look for a sugar-free variety with no sodium for the best hydration option.
Whoa! Hold on there, little kitty. You've had enough water for today. Drink slowly, okay?
Why slow down?
Because drinking too much water can actually be harmful.
Serious?
Well, let me explain that by answering a wishy-washy question. What if we drink too much water Zoom in! We all know that water makes up about 60% of our body weight and is crucial for almost every function in our body. From keeping our cells hydrated to regulating temperature and ensuring our organs work smoothly. However, just like with anything else, too much of a good thing can become a problem, and water is no exception. But before we get into that, let's first explore how water moves through your body. When you drink water, it starts a pretty quick journey through your digestive system. It goes from your stomach to your small intestine, where most of it gets absorbed into your bloodstream. Once it's in your bloodstream, the water heads to your kidneys. Kidneys act like the body's
You see, it's also
filtration system,
educational.
getting rid of
As well
extra
as
fluids
entertaining,
and
the Uncle
waste.
Game Boy Show is
They
also
produce
educational,
urine, which carries the extra
on occasion as well. But back to another thing that it also is, which is watching Tuah. Let's go. Oh, right. Gotta pick a different fucking thing. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Present. Here we go. Who's this? Avoid getting canceled. Brooke Schofield? I don't know who that is.
A certain type in men, like look-wise.
If you looked at my track history, it would look like you literally just like walked into the DMV.
If I tell you I love you, you better say it back. I don't say that to just anybody, you know?
Like there's an archetype of guy that is, and it's like just insecure little boy.
Yeah, what's the craziest thing you've
All
done?
right, yeah, I think I hear my ears
Well,
burning.
first of all,
Insecure
the,
little
the
bitch boy?
Clinton
You're
situation,
talking
like,
about me?
I knew that was happening and still was with him.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy?
Oh, God. That's like...
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna miss this fucking shit. I'm gonna miss this song. I'm gonna miss this fucking Tuah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
As a reminder, Talk To is brought to you by Better Picks and their new 2000X lineups. If you like making sports more fun to watch and making a lot of money,
Hey,
Better
Lynn,
Picks
we've
might
had a
be
lot
right
of
for
fun
you.
over
Better
this,
Picks is the easiest
I
way
don't
to
know,
win
fucking, like,
2,000 times
15
your
hours
money.
or so of
The NFL
podcasting,
season
hey.
is heating up, and I
gonna
promise
miss
you
you,
there's
baby.
nothing that makes these games more exciting than having a chance to win 2,000 times your money while watching. $10
Maybe
to
Talk Tuah will come
$20,000.
back. It
All
might
the
be
way
a
up to
minute.
100K just
had to
by
guess it
watching
might be a
football.
minute.
Download Better and play Better Picks. Download Better.
Play Better Picks.
Play
Welcome
Better
back
Picks,
to Talk
baby.
To Her. Today's guest is Miss Brooke over here. Can I get a clap for her? And then we got Stevie down here that just about nipped off my finger for a treat. Hartley, of course. And then Charlie. Hello.
Hello.
So what you doing?
I'm
what are you
nervous
doing?
and scared.
What are you
What the
nervous
fuck are you
for?
doing?
I just like never go on podcasts, I feel like, or other podcasts that aren't mine. So I
Oh,
get like
so
nervous
we don't
every
bite.
time.
special.
We're the
I
easiest
know.
people
You
to talk
said,
to.
let's have some wine. I'm like, yes.
I had to.
I feel like it's tradition. You have to have wine when you're sitting in here, though.
I do, and I just like envisioned like me meeting you for the first time, and we had to be
I
drinking.
had no clue
That
who this
makes
woman
sense.
is.
That does make sense. It makes a lot
Yeah.
of sense.
You'll look it up
Besides the
real
other night when we went out, that was Harriet.
Yeah, Harriet came out. Has anyone else ever invited you on like their podcast?
Yeah, I mean, I've gone on a lot of podcasts, but I haven't in like a long time, and I always drink before,
Yeah.
no matter what. I don't know why. I do it literally as my job, and I still like am scared.
Because when I'm drinking, I feel like I can yap away.
Me too.
Chelsea has a dog that looks just like this one. Her name's
She's an
Maggie.
American
I have a
internet
dog,
personality
cat, or
and
cat dog.
podcaster. She's
Like a cat
best
that
known
acts
for
like a dog.
co-hosting
That's
the
okay.
podcast
I've seen where
Canceled
you dress it in
with
clothes.
YouTuber
I have to
Tana
dress him in clothes, and
Mungio.
he literally, he can rearrange furniture.
don't know
He's
what that
only
is.
7 pounds, and he's so ferocious and horrible and awful, and I love him.
You dress him in clothes?
Yeah,
I've
like
never
he
seen
thinks he
anyone
can't
dress a
move because
cat.
cats are like scared to like
Mhm.
he like topples over when he wears it. So if we need to like cook or something, we'll put his little Lakers jersey on.
My cat would not
I
be
saw one
happy
where you
with
put,
that.
like, a
She would
hat on
not.
him.
She would not let
Yeah,
me
I
do
put
that.
he has a little like wife beater. I don't think we're supposed to say wife beater anymore. Or he has like a little
I
tank
think it's
top,
appropriate.
and he
You
looks
can't
like
say
Leo
wife beater
Skeppy.
anymore.
I don't know. Well, I guess if you think about it, it's like
Oh.
Why'd you agree
What do
to
you
come
call
on
that?
here?
Like
First of all,
A-top
because
or
I'm your
something
biggest
like
fan.
that? I don't know.
I literally am so obsessed with you. I feel like I gravitate toward anyone who like not to be rude, but everyone, you get like a lot of like hate on the internet. I feel
Yep,
like not like
yep.
just because
Yeah,
it's
some
like
of it is
people are,
pretty
like,
weird, if I'm being
upset that
honest.
you like blew up so quickly, And so it made me like love you
Like
more because
I've
I'm
seen
you
it. Like
just
to
take
be
it.
honest, like I'm funning on this fucking shit or whatever. But like I don't think I'm too much doing it at her expense or whatever. But I've seen some fucking shit online where it's like some horrible caricatures of her and stuff like that. It's like she's not like fucking like this ugly, freakish looking person. Like take it easy
Do
on her
not
a
take
little bit.
hate. I hate it.
Yeah.
I
Be
mean,
more like
sometimes I
me.
take it. Other times I'm just like, fuck you,
No, but I love it. You ran with it, and now like, didn't you just like start an app?
Yeah, it's called the Pookie app.
See, that's great. Like, I'm just like, I love that you like seized the moment, and I'm upset. Talk to a best name
She
ever. Who
seized
came
it
up
a
with
little
by the way?
too
That one
much.
right there.
You're a
unfortunately.
genius.
Thank you.
I always thought it was
So
like
she's
going to be like,
cooperating with the
somebody like
lawyers,
brought
you
it
know,
to
hopefully
you. That's
things will
like,
turn out
that's
well
so
for her.
funny.
Nope.
And Tana,
I wish
like,
I had
Tana
no
and
ill will
literally
towards
thought of
Haley
you.
Welch. It
She's
just
like,
seems
she
like she's
thinks
got
that
herself in some hot
you
soup.
hate her.
I love Tana. That's the
I
one
know.
person I was like, okay, if I meet anybody, I gotta meet Tana.
I know that. I saw you say that in a video, like at the poker tournament, and I was like,
Oh, I
she
love
loves you.
Tana.
But she's like, no, she's ignoring me.
Why
And
does
she-
she think that?
Goodness.
Well, now we know it's a misunderstanding, but
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's like just like lost in translation somewhere. But like,
I think we play phone tag. Like she'll ignore me for 3 days, and I'll ignore her for like a week because I don't ever check my phone.
I feel like both of y'all are just all over the place.
Yeah, we are.
So
she's
it's, like,
hard to get a hold of,
Yeah.
and she's hard to get in a room.
I can't remember
Earth are
where
we
she was
talking
when I was
about right
texting
now?
her a few weeks ago. She was on vacation somewhere. Was
She's
she in
hard to
Paris?
get on the
Maybe
phone.
Hawaii?
What?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was Hawaii.
No, it was Paris.
She was in Paris.
Did she not go to Paris?
That's what I thought. I
Oh,
thought it
maybe
was
no,
Paris.
maybe it was
What?
Hawaii. I don't know.
Tana goes everywhere. I
She
don't
goes
know.
everywhere. I never know where she is.
You should go to the poker tournaments with her.
I can't play poker. She keeps like wanting to teach me how to play, but I've never played, and I feel like she keeps going, just play in the tournament. I'm like, you don't start playing poker in a tournament.
Yeah, you can't.
But
Don't
there's,
listen to
like,
her. I did it.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you learned in the tournament, or you learned and immediately did.
I learned a
what the
few
hell's the point of
things
that?
before I went, but I didn't know exactly what I was doing, so I just kind of winged it. I had more fun just being there, sitting at the table, talking to all these people I've
Yeah, I
never
think
met.
That's the
so.
fun part, but. I don't know. I'm hoping for like beginner's luck, but I also just feel like I don't want to be embarrassed.
What was I? I was like 50th out of 80 out.
Yeah, no, you did a lot better.
I
than
lasted
I
for a
not
while.
bad.
But then the guy beside me, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the guy who had the weird glasses on. What was his name? He was helping me out. I don't think he was supposed to, but he was.
I'd be cheating.
Well, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was like, well, can I lay this down? He was like, yeah, you can lay that down. I was like, okay, whatever, he's helping me out.
Well, you did well. That's better than I would have done. I would have gotten out immediately, and then
He said it lasts like up to 8 hours. So I was like, fuck this, I want to go mingle. So I put like all in, and I was like, I know I ain't got nothing because like my cards didn't go together. And they're like, oh, you're out. And I was like,
you sacrificed your
man,
spot on
I got
purpose. That's so me. I'm like, I gotta go. I went to a movie premiere last night, and like I was literally 20 minutes into the movie, and I'm thinking like, how am I gonna tell my friend next to me that I'm leaving? Like I cannot sit through this. And
You went sing Gladiator too?
yeah,
Is
it was really good, but I got too drunk, and I was
Oh.
like,
I heard
spinning, and I was
Gladiator
like, I
2's not
have
that
to
great.
go. But
Those are the worst. Like when you get into bed and you got the spins. I normally have to like open my eyes and I'm like, oh, no.
I cannot hang like I. How old are you?
21.
Oh my god, how old are you?
21.
Ooh, oh my god, I would do anything to be 21 again. When I was 21, I could drink like a fucking tank, but now I'm not kidding. I had maybe like 3 glasses of champagne, and I was throwing up all night.
What?
Throwing up all this morning.
How old are you?
20. I'm about to be 28.
When's your
What? I
birthday?
would not have guessed that.
In a couple days.
God,
the
that's so
26th.
old.
Happy birthday!
But I'm like, when it's people say it and you don't believe it. It's like, oh, I can drink forever, but I swear, like the 25 mark, you can just like no longer do it.
I'm just not
Maybe
much
if you-
of a drinker, I don't guess.
Really?
I mean, I can be, but I have to be like
I was about to say,
in a
why are you
crowd
lying?
with people. I have to be in like
sometimes
the
I
right
lie for no
crowd or
reason.
something. Like if I'm just watching a movie or something at home, I can't drink or anything. But if I'm out like boogieing at a party or something, now I can.
Well,
I
I
can
feel
throw
like
down some
that's
liquor.
everyone, right?
No,
I can't
I
really
almost like
comment on
prefer to
this.
drink in like a really like calm setting, like
I don't
just
know what
at
just
dinner.
lays you
I
on your
can't.
nose.
I don't either. I
If I'm being completely honest, up until like a year or two ago, I was just doing like a bunch of fucking hard drugs all the time. that's my perspective on this. I was like, and now I'm not doing that. So.
I didn't know if I imagined it or not.
I'm hanging out with my cat and streaming.
I don't know what that was. I just seen him fly away. I was like, what the fuck was that?
I think it was a flea.
Probably. Wait, they can't fly, can they?
Fleas?
Yeah.
They jump.
Well, I don't know. I figured out this
They
year
don't
roaches
drink
can
either.
fly.
What?
Yeah.
Roaches can fly.
I don't want to know that information, to be honest.
I'm scared of bugs. I got to do my research. When it starts flying at me, I'm gone.
I feel like you would be one to kill a bug. Like, if I were to tell you there was a bug, you'd be like, oh, I got it.
Now, if it's a spider, that's okay. But a bug, I'm probably going to sit on the floor and cry.
Is a spider not a bug?
Yeah, it is.
It's an insect, I think.
Wait, isn't it? No, it's an arachnid. You know what? You beat me to it, but I was so excited to share that fact.
I don't even know what arachnid is.
I think
A spider or scorpion.
Ew. Like a centipede?
Those
No,
are
that's
centipede
something
has
else.
like 1,000.
Or is that an arachnid?
Those
Is a
are
centipede an arachnid?
I'm not a big bug person.
I'm not either.
I don't think so.
Is anybody?
I want to say it's like something
I would
else,
hope
but let me
not.
see.
All right, y'all. I'm trying to get Chelsea to lock her man down before Christmas.
Damn, let's not talk about my dating life, please. What are you getting, Pookie?
I think I'm going to get him some new work boots for Christmas and maybe like some more shirts and such. He needs some more pants, I tell you that much.
Oh, that's
Centipedes
sweet.
are not arachnids.
Now, I know you're not like
they
officially
are
with your man
chilopods.
just yet,
With
but
15
here's what I'm
pairs of
thinking.
legs and a
We get
long
him a
body,
Chairman
which
Pro
allows
electric
them to
full
move
shaver because I
quickly
know that
across
man is woolly.
surfaces.
He's got to be. That way he can get a nice,
They
clean,
are
and smooth shave.
chiropods.
Okay.
Or he can keep a rugged 5 o'clock shadow and just match Pookie. Which do you prefer?
Chilopods.
You
They're
like that
chilopods.
clean cut or some like
Centipedes are not
stubble?
arachnids. They're
A little
chilopods,
bit
of course.
of both. As long as he uses Manscaped, I'm cool with it.
The whole thing's so easy to use and it's waterproof. It's got a travel lock on it too for when
It
he's
better be
traveling, like on a
waterproof.
business trip or even
It's
just a
gonna-
weekend
for what I
getaway.
need
You
it
know.
for, it
Oh,
needs to
yeah.
be waterproof.
Plus, both of the interchangeable blade heads are skin safe. And they're designed to reduce skin irritation and razor burn. That way the skin stays smooth and comfortable.
So it sounds like when I make it official, I should get one for my man, too.
Yeah, of course. Why not? But if he's a real man, he should already have one. So if you're looking for a thoughtful and practical
Oh,
gift
shit, she's
he'll
fucking
actually
calling
use
my
and
ass
love,
out,
the Chairman Pro is the way to go. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code TUAH
If I want to
at
prove my manhood to
manscaped.com.
Haley
That's
Welch, I better
20%
buy
off
one of
and
these
free shipping with the
Manscaped
code
things.
TUAH at manscaped.com. My
use
schedule has
the-
been so
the code
crazy.
Tuah.
I've never traveled this much in my life, but I'm just so grateful.
Yeah, same. But sometimes I completely zone out from all the social interaction.
Man, you're telling me, you know I need my chill time.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
all like buying
fucking me
hip
up
gummies to relax
thinking
and
about how
unwind
this is the
after a
end
long
of Talk
day.
Tuah.
I love that they're made with natural
that's not- I don't
ingredients.
know
And
how
they
to
don't make
feel
me feel
right now.
groggy in the morning.
Oh, yeah. You think we can get Granny to try a few?
Who knows about that girl? You can't ever tell about her. They also have zero THC products.
For
If
what it's
THC
worth,
isn't for you,
it
you can
was
still take advantage of
worth
their
all
CBD
the
line
while.
with products
It's
that are designed for
something
sleep, focus, and
unpredictable.
energy that'll keep
In
you
the
glowing
end
all
is
year long.
right. I
Granny
hope
might
you
be
had
one of
the
those.
time
One of my
your
favorite parts, the
life.
products come from independently owned American
man.
farms. And Via ships to nearly almost all states
Parting
in the
is
U.S.
such sweet sorrow.
In discreet packaging directly to your door with worry-free guarantee.
And it's
no
also
medical card
boring.
required.
We'll for sure need to unwind and recharge with Via after this week.
So if you're looking for a way to elevate
said
your
it,
wellness
honey.
routine, check
I
out
need to
Via
recharge and
at
elevate my routine or whatever. Damn, do I
VIA.co/Tuah.
ever.
And right now, Via is having a huge
Code
holiday
Tuah.
sale.
Use their
And for a
code
limited
Tuah to
time, you
elevate
can
your
save up to
routine.
25% off site-wide. Plus 50%
Site
off
wide.
for
I'm
select
trying to
items
make
and
fun
bundles.
of her how she
So
talks
if you're
too much,
21
but that
plus,
was-
check out
that
our
was a
link
good
for
one.
Via in the description.
Sat
What are your thoughts on
wide.
like rodents though?
That's a
Like,
I
sat
don't mind
winder.
them. I feel bad for them.
Like
Me
rats?
too. I had a mouse in
Yeah.
I lived in a sorority house and it was like an old house, so obviously you have like rodents. There was a mouse in my room and I was so excited about it. I was like, we cannot trap him. He was so cute and I'm like, I swear to God, he was like animated. He had like big
ears,
huge ears, and like people were like,
It's
they were
vermin,
talks of him
lady.
for weeks. Everyone's like, I think like there's a mouse in the house. I swear I've been hearing it, and
And I want to make it my friend?
Yeah,
What are you talking
well, I
about?
was sitting so quiet in my room one day, and all of a sudden I saw him peek over my trash can. And I was like, oh my God. Like, he's, first of all, the cutest thing I've ever seen. I called my house mom, and I was like, listen to me.
This is my
I
new
saw the
baby, and
mouse.
I
We
love
do not
him.
kill
And
the
his name
mouse.
is
Like,
George.
He's so
and
cute.
he's my
Please
new,
do not
he's
kill the mouse. She's
my
like,
new
I promise
friend
I
and my
won't kill the
baby.
mouse. A couple days later, I'm sitting at my desk typing away, and I go to sit on my foot. Like, I stand up to sit on my foot, and there's a mouse trap on my foot, like one of the sticky, inhumane ones.
Those are so sad.
Yeah,
Are there
exactly. And I'm like, I
humane mouse
cannot
traps? I'm sure
believe
there
this
are.
woman, whatever. The mouse
All the ones
is
I know of
already
break their
attached.
necks.
Did you
It's
get him
literally?
So the mouse is stuck to your foot.
The mouse trap and the mouse are stuck to my
Ugh,
foot,
that's horrible.
and now I'm
Ugh.
and he's still
Jeez.
alive. So I fucking scream bloody murder,
that's-
and
yeah,
everyone
that
comes to rescue the
sucks.
mouse. I'm so mad at my house mom. I'm like, how dare you? Because at least like do like a humane trap where you like
Yeah.
snap its little neck and then he like doesn't suffer. So all of us,
That's the
every girl in the
humane
house,
option?
took the
I
mouse
guess- I
outside on
guess
the little
so.
trap, used olive oil to try to get him off the little trap.
is
Finally got him off,
crazy.
and I swear to God, you guys, I sound like I'm making it up. Hawk comes like from the sky and grabs him. It sounds like a made
I've
up
seen
story.
shit
I'm
like
like
that happen
nobody's
before.
ever gonna
Like people
if
like
people
freed an
hadn't
animal and
witnessed
then
it,
they're
nobody
immediately picked up by a
would've
falcon or some
traumatized
shit.
me
It's
It
so
was
bad.
the I never forgave her. Wendy, my house mom.
I might watch a
Wendy.
video of that after this.
I have an aunt named Wendy. I understand.
So you were in a sorority?
I was.
look
What
that
school
up.
did you go to?
U of A.
U of A. What is that?
University of
Virginia.
Arizona.
Arizona.
Honestly,
I said Virginia.
University of Arizona. It's like one of the biggest party schools.
So that's where you grew up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what was your home life like?
Oh, I'm like not the best, honestly.
I
But
agree.
wait, I'm a granny kid too.
Are you really?
Yeah, I was watching your clips earlier, and I was like, oh my god, we can relate.
Yeah, we're gonna.
One
click
second. One
did you
second.
did you always?
I'm sorry. This might be fucked up. I'm sorry if this is fucked up. I'm sorry if this is fucked up. But I don't know if this is anything. I haven't watched this before. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I say I don't know if this is anything. This is let's see. Hawk snatches released mouse. This is exactly what she was talking about.
All right, buddy. Time to go.
This is fucking nature, though. This is how things work.
Come on, Whiskers.
Oh, they named him.
You're free. Go. Get on out.
Oh. Why- was this a good idea?
How do you feel, Caleb? I feel relieved.
He's an army guy?
Not gonna wake me up in my bed anymore. Crawling my leg, but kind of sad, you know. I just got to know him. And
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's so fucking crazy. Oh my god.
oh my God, let's get out of here.
Oh my god. That's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry. What the fuck's wrong with me? Anyway, back to
Our
Hawk
grandparents
Tuah.
are
I'm
just-
sorry.
It's like after I was
I don't
9
know what's
months
wrong with
old.
me.
I lived
Oh,
with my
okay.
granny.
See, I was
I'm
like
sorry. I'm
when I was
sorry.
9 years old.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
that
look.
poor mouse.
Yeah, we got it working out here.
But it's the best. Did
That's
you
what
like
happened
it?
to her.
I
The
love
same thing
it.
happened to her.
I still
too.
live with her.
Really?
Yeah,
I love that.
I love my granny.
Wait, where do you live?
It's like an hour south of Nashville.
Oh my god, I feel like you're like more country than most people I like meet from Nashville.
Interact with. Oh,
Like you sound more country than honestly
you
any other
definitely
person
are.
I've ever met in my entire life. Like it's
Wow.
like more south than Nashville. Is that
just
possible?
come right out and say it. Why
Yeah,
don't
it's
you?
kind of out in the boondocks. We don't have really much. We got like a Taco Bell and
A Dollar
McDonald's.
General.
That's all you
about
need
it.
in my
We just
opinion.
got
I
a
agree.
Zaxby's. We did just get a Zaxby's though.
What's
Cool.
a Zaxby's?
That's cool.
What?
They got
Never
them
heard
chicken
of
That's
fingers.
my favorite chicken joint.
Yeah, they got good chicken
Yeah,
fingers.
you haven't ever had Zaxby's?
No.
Haven't had Zaxby's. What's wrong
Wait,
with you,
so
honey?
where are you originally
Woo.
from?
I'm from Arizona. It's like
They don't have Zaxby's
we like
in
cosplay
Arizona?
country over there.
No, they have
No
nothing but
Zaxby's.
sand there.
No chicken joints, honestly.
Y'all have
Wait, we've been to Arizona, like Scottsdale.
Yeah,
Just a
that's
land
like
of
around where
sand
I'm
and
from.
lizards.
Okay.
It's hot there.
Too hot.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It was really hot there. You still close with your granny?
I am. Well, she has dementia, so she
Oh my goodness.
like
Jeez.
is nonverbal now. But
Aw.
bless her
Whoa,
heart.
way to
But I
step
go
on a
home and, like, I still
landmine,
go home to my
Haley.
grandparents,
Jesus
me and my grandpa are
Christ.
super close.
Oh my
and
goodness.
They're
Wow.
so sweet. They've been together since they were 13.
Holy hell. That's rough.
Yeah, 13 years old. They've been together. They got married when they were 19, and he's so cute. He takes care of her. She can't like walk, speak, or do anything now. So he like puts her little hair in a ponytail, and her
Oh my
nails are always
goodness.
red because her nails were always red.
That's
It's, like,
that's very
my
touching.
whole life, and he paints them for her. It's so cute.
Man, it's so yeah, it's so
It's
it's
like
so
wanna get
emotional.
married
The
sad,
camera's
but
shaking with
so cute.
emotion. Even
I
the
wanna get
camera
married
is getting
immediately.
choked up.
You're seeing someone right
Oh my
now,
goodness.
I am.
How's it going?
It's going really well. It's my first healthy relationship.
Yeah, let's
in my
move on
entire
from
life.
that maybe.
Now, I heard a story earlier today in which I heard the story before, but I didn't know it was you.
Oh,
the
no.
whole Clinton Kane guy.
Yeah,
I did not know that was you.
it was. Unfortunately,
What the
Did
hell?
that traumatize you any?
it traumatized me completely.
Clinton
That's
Kane
just
guy?
bizarre.
It
that
was
man, I don't know.
the
some
most
more
insane thing I've ever
context,
been through.
please.
But that was my last serious relationship, and that was like over 2 years ago, or like almost 3 years ago.
I
But
heard
you
she was
got
a
a healthy
YouTube lady. That's
relationship
all I
now,
saw.
right?
Yes, it's my like
Good.
I've never met, or I've never like, you know when
No, not
like,
the
like
centipede.
someone
Tell me
really
about
wants to
Brooke
be with you right
Schofield.
away, and you obviously just like don't want to be with that person.
Yeah.
That's what I do every
Me.
single time.
You sound just like me right
Chelsea,
now.
we actually
Sounds
talked
just
about
like
getting
me
high
right now.
tonight and having a pros and cons list and figuring out what she's got going on over here.
Yeah, listen to me. It's like a
Oh,
canon event when you're young. Like when I was 20.
Let's see. Schofield was in a brief relationship with singer-songwriter Clinton Kane in 2021. In 2024, Schofield responded to a TikTok video made by Kane, which he captioned, "When you've been over the relationship for 2 years, but she won't stop yapping," with a 14-part video series in which he alleged that he had lied about his parents and brother dying, being Australian, and his age. She also accused him of cheating on her multiple times. Oh my goodness. What a big old mess.
One that was like my thing. I'm like, ew, you like me? I've got to go.
Yes, and I've also know nothing but toxic relationships. So I'm
Yeah.
like,
Hey, honey, I
That's
know what
how
you're
I
talking
was.
about.
I'm
Let me
scared.
tell
I
Look
you.
at
gotta
me,
go.
I'm in a healthy relationship.
I ain't gonna say anything,
Good
but I
for
could
you.
fucking say something.
Honestly,
Let me
you're
tell you.
ahead of the game at 21. It took me so long, and like a million people can tell you, but until you like learn it for yourself,
Yeah.
like you're just not gonna. It's just gonna keep happening. But I finally like, I went into this and I was like, he's too sure about me, and I like.
It scared you a little bit?
It did. It scared me because I was like I know that the progression of this is like we just date immediately and there will be nothing wrong with him, and that like freaked me out. But I was like, let me just try it one time, and it's like the best thing I ever did. I was like, okay, thank God.
I felt that way too.
so how did you meet him?
He's just like a mutual friend, or we had a mutual friend, but he was in a relationship for a long time, and so he never came around. I just like heard talks of him, and then we finally met, and I
heard
immediately was
talks
like,
of him.
please date me.
Aw.
That's sweet. What's he
Yeah.
do to like be romantic?
Everything. He makes my life so much easier. He cooks and he cleans, and he's so like, he's such a like a housewife.
So
And
would
I'm
we
not.
know who he is? If
No.
You said no. Okay.
Which I love.
No, that's a
also.
good thing.
I
Yeah.
had a phase of like wanting to be with the talent. Don't.
I don't dream of it.
Yeah, I just wanted someone with like a long, like a exciting
shit
life,
where you eat.
and like that usually comes with like being an artist, being
Mm-hmm.
like a comedian or whatever it was, and it never
Maybe not the
ended well.
comedian.
Never the
Every
comedian.
person I've ever talked to about is always like, don't date someone that's like a celebrity or like.
Yeah, like it's just horrible, and like I have a problem with like adapting my life to somebody else's. So if they're doing something like crazy and exciting, it's like I don't have time to do anything for
Yeah.
myself. So I'd rather have somebody who just like
And I feel like
has a normal
you would
job.
always be like comparing yourself to him, you know?
yeah, and like
Especially
well,
if you're both like
it
in
makes-
the public eye.
it makes guys insecure. Like I would never feel weird about like a guy having like success, but guys always feel weird about girls
Yeah.
having success. It's weird.
Cough,
I
cough,
don't.
Zach Bryan.
I'll be your fucking maid. I'll
wait, what are
fucking
your
cook
guys'
for you
thoughts
and
on
clean
Zach
for you.
Bryan? Why am I talking like I'm country now? I'm literally cosplaying.
That shit, I don't know. That shit fucked me up a little bit because, like, I liked them two together, but he didn't have to go and do all that to her.
And I was
No.
such a big
I've come to
fangirl of
terms
Zach
with being a
Bryan, like,
loser.
it's
I don't give a
crazy.
shit.
Now
It's
I'm
fine.
like,
I'm depressed. I'm his biggest fan.
Yeah,
like
same.
he was like my number
fucking
one
love
artist
me,
on
please.
Spotify. I was gagged when Brianna started dating him, and he blocked me. First of all, I went to go like my boyfriend sent me his Instagram the other day because I was like, can I try like check something really quick? Blocked me.
why?
I don't know.
Like,
you know
for
that
no
TikTok
reason?
is like, what do you say fuck me for?
Yeah. Like, well, have you
I could go check.
have you ever talked about him on a podcast?
Yeah,
or
well,
anything?
yes, but he
That might
blocked
be
me.
why.
He blocked me beforehand, but I think just because like I had met him through Brianna, so I think
Oh.
anyone even like slightly affiliated with Brianna, he blocked. But I was like,
I wonder if he blocked me.
I caught a stray.
I'm gonna go look now.
If you've ever spoken about him, you're blocked.
We did speak about him when we had Bree on, and I think that's when like things were like rough. between
Yeah,
them,
because it
and
was
we
like
didn't know.
nobody knew that they were broken
Yeah.
up at that time, and I think she kind of like alluded to it.
Yes.
She was like, "I wish I never dated someone famous."
Yes, and I was like, something's up. So I
Like,
like
I
felt
don't
bad
have
for
anything
asking.
personally bad to say about him. His team was really good to us when we done like the revival thing with him.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah.
Oh, how
But
fun!
the whole team was like really good to us. But now him, I never actually had a conversation with him like to his face to where I could tell you if he was nice or not.
I did, and I
So-
thought like we had like this amazing night. I went to Cleveland to do Plan Brie Live, and he was there, and I was like, I didn't know he was gonna be there, and I'm his biggest fan. so I was
I've
like,
missed
oh,
who we were
shit, oh,
talking
shit.
about. I don't
And
know if this
best
is like
night ever. He
Clinton
was so
Kane
nice.
or whatever the
I
fuck.
thought that they were like great, and apparently he's the biggest
Totally
loser of all
fucking
time.
lost.
That's what I'm saying.
It was just too similar to the Clinton situation for me to not be like, oh, I hate this man.
Yeah.
It's very similar to the
Like
Clinton
there's
situation.
an archetype of guy that is, and it's like just insecure little fucking bitch boy.
Yes.
And I can't get behind it.
We're about to be blocked after this podcast.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
Well,
either.
I'm already
I
blocked, so
don't
now I'm like,
care.
fuck. Like,
Yeah.
What changed y'all's taste in men?
I don't, honest to God, I feel like the last time I really went through it, I was like, please, if you love yourself at all, do not put yourself in this position again. And it's like, you know, when you know something's going to be bad and you do it anyway?
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been there.
yeah.
One of those. But I don't know.
Well, you had, like, you and Pookie had, like, a long, like, startup kind of. You have, like, one of the very, very few situationships into relationship tropes. Because that never happens for literally anybody.
You've
It was
could
worth
be
waiting
described
for,
as the
though.
perfect
Like,
relationship.
I knew there was some good behind him. So I'm getting it all now, I guess.
See,
He's a little peach.
I love that, though, because it was like, I don't know. I just, like, every situationship I've ever been in, I obviously want it to turn into a relationship, and it obviously never did. And so I love to see somebody else live my dream.
This is the first one I've succeeded in. I'm glad the other ones didn't work out. I got the man of my fucking dreams.
It worked out.
Now
the
she's
way
living
it
your
did.
nightmare,
wanted to do.
perhaps.
I
I
have
don't
never
know.
seen
Hopefully
her
things will turn
ever
out
act
okay
like
for
that
Haley
towards a
Welch and
man.
her
Like,
And
you
at
know,
first-
you see people in, like, public that hold
financial
hands and they'll kiss and
woes.
shit. That makes me want to throw up and die. But, like,
Until
if he
it's
does
you.
it to me, I'm like, shit, okay, you know.
I
I'm not like
potential. I
that.
said
I was always so
potential.
miserable
Her
seeing everyone else
potential
happy, and now that I'm happy, I'm like,
financial malfeasance.
Like, I'm like,
That's
skipping
why,
through
like, I can't
fields.
even get mad at her because I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. She's
And
happy.
I
whatever.
like usually I would be like, okay, well, why would you want to be with someone who like wasn't sure about you right away? But I loved like what he said about like how he like wanted to make sure that he could give you exactly what you wanted. I'm like, Pookie,
no,
Pookie
he's
won
a-
over the audience.
Yeah, it almost seemed like
I
it was like
completely subscribe to the idea
unrealistically
that a guy should be more
nice.
into the girl. And
I
like,
agree.
I
think it's
Like so nice that it
I love my
sounds like
boyfriend.
it's
I'm obsessed
bullshit.
with my boyfriend, but I like one time a girl told me she's married and like happily married, and she was like, marry the guy who likes you more than you like him. And I feel like it started out that way, and
What?
now I'm just like so obsessed with him.
Good. When did
I hope
you
you
tell
could
him
just
you
like
loved
each
him?
other
I
somewhat
said it
equally.
first.
That sounds nice to me.
It's historically in every relationship I've ever been in, I've always said it first. I can't help it. If I know, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
And I can't shut the fuck up, but I did exactly what you did. I was drunk.
Oh, God.
And I vaguely remember it, and I wish I didn't, but like, I was like, I have a secret. I was like, I have a secret. He's like, what the fuck is your secret? And then I told
love
him.
you.
And I told him like literally so early on into our relationship, but we had a majorly accelerated relationship too.
But
like,
he said it back, right?
yeah.
Pookie didn't say it back.
Pookie didn't say it back?
No, the first time I said it, he was like, what the fuck did this bitch just say to me?
Well, but didn't you say it when you guys were like not dating?
Don't say that.
Yeah, and we were also hammered.
Yeah, sometimes. Okay, that's.
Don't say that, Go-Go. His mama watches this.
You say,
Yeah,
you
you
guys say all
already
kinds of
said it.
nasty
It's
shit
fine.
on here.
Yeah,
what are you talking
I've
about?
had that happen to me, and so you don't usually assume that someone means it because it's like obviously your judgment is clouded in that moment. So I probably wouldn't have said it back either if someone said it to me in that situation.
Fair enough.
But I don't think anything's weird about the girl saying it first.
Would you just say, what the fuck are you
Normally-
talking
Trying to,
about,
like,
you
normalize.
crazy
I'm like,
bitch? That
I
seems
don't
like
either,
a
but I
bit
just
too
can't bring
much.
myself to it.
Really?
Like I can't.
I have to like beat her when she's like about to leave or something. I'm like, okay, bye, I love you.
No,
you know?
to
she's
you,
like, bye.
I
I'm
tell
like,
you guys I love you,
you
all the time.
didn't say I love you.
No, I say it all the time to y'all.
Half the time I don't ever hear it, and I'm like, did you say it? And you're like, yeah, I said it. And I'm like, okay, and I'll go on about my day. I get so offended. If I tell you I love you, you better say it back. I don't say that shit to just anybody, you know?
I agree. I think,
I do think it
every
can
time
be
I've
kind
ever
of
said I love you
rude
to
to
someone,
not
I
say
am
it
very
back, yeah.
confident that they love me back. I wouldn't say it if I didn't think they loved me back.
That's like me looking at this
Right,
guy over here.
yeah.
I love you.
See, that's like the response I'm afraid of getting.
We didn't get very far. Do you have like a certain type in men, like look-wise?
If you looked at my track history, it would look like you literally just like walked into the DMV. Like I've never. Every guy is
Any
so,
kind of piece of shit
like,
you could
different
drag off
from
the
one another.
street,
It's like
yeah.
I can't believe I've even found people that
Okay,
different.
same. I feel like I don't
weird,
have a
ugly
set type
guys.
either. It's like all over the place.
I don't, but it's because I usually don't date for looks.
Same.
So, it could really be anybody.
Yeah.
Could be any kind
And
of
sometimes I
schlob.
wish I was dating for looks.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, do I have a certain type? Do I?
You
They've
don't
all
know?
had like
I was like,
dark
why are you asking
hair.
her? Why are you asking
Like
Chelsea?
blue eyes. Besides
That's a type.
that one,
Yeah.
buzz cut.
You had a buzz cut. I love a buzz cut.
Well,
You
he
know
ended
what
up
I
getting-
mean.
Is that what you call that? A buzz cut?
Buzz
talking
cut.
about- We can cut
Sorry,
that out.
I
Avery,
don't wanna
cut
make
that
fun how
out.
She talks too much.
Is that who you're talking
Yeah.
about? Well, he has dark hair, but Haley drove him crazy to the point where he shaved his head.
That is so admirable.
He's,
What?
We're still
He shaved his
okay
head due to
terms,
madness?
I think, for the
What?
most part.
Okay.
So I don't think I drove him too fucking crazy. I mean, he's still keeping it bald.
Did he tell you that, or was like it was like implied?
it was like right after they.
That's
like,
not true. That's not. She's like, oh, he didn't. I didn't drive him crazy because he still has it bald. It's like, no, you drove him so crazy. He's still crazy. He's still all fucked up. He still thinks he's a chicken or whatever the fuck you did to him. You fucked him up real bad, honey. He needs help.
The next time I
The
seen him, I
fuck?
was like, I texted Haley and I said,
He's still bald.
And she was like, what? And I was like, he's bald.
Bald or buzz cut? Because those are two like
When
very
I
different
seen
things.
him, I seen him from afar, so I was like, this motherfucker.
Like bald enough.
Yes, I was like, he's because he
Bald
used to
enough,
have a head
honey.
full of
He's
hair.
bald enough.
And next time I seen him, I was like, this bitch made him shave his head.
Honestly, so me though. Like
Goodness
every time I
gracious.
get out of a relationship, I have to have like a drastic
Yeah.
change to my
Yeah.
whole person. But I also changed my like. I hate to admit this, but in all my relationships until this one, I've changed my entire personality to match them.
Oh, I'm
So it's like,
I'm right
I
there
was just,
with
like,
you, honey. I'm real bad
literally
about
riding
that. I
horses, like,
fucking
thinking I
just
was
warp
country in my
myself
last
around the other
relationship.
person.
It's
It's
like,
fucked
I
up.
didn't need
It's
to do
really
all
fucked
that.
up.
Dude, I seen that on your like Instagram. You ride
And
horses.
on
I
it,
was like,
I
okay,
found out I
girl.
liked it, so I committed to the
So
bit, and
fucked
like I
up.
still love horses and stuff. But I did that fully for a man.
What's the craziest thing you've done for a man?
Well, first of all, the Clinton situation, like
gosh.
I knew that was happening and still was with him for like a good month.
I feel like every girl has that.
Just thinking of like
delusion.
the scary
Yeah, when
things I
they're
could
just
say
like,
to answer
Yeah.
that question. Like,
I'm
you know,
sick
you
beside him.
Try
let's
to
just
make it
talk
work,
about
you know?
something else if
Yeah,
that's
but
okay.
why? Like that was like
No, that was too fucking far. That right there would have got him a brick over the head from my end. But
I needed somebody to talk some sense into me, but I couldn't tell my friends. So
we
I was
got
just
friends like that
Yeah.
need some serious help with the men they pick.
But it's. I feel like it's a normal stage. Everyone goes through it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also if you're
Yeah.
lying to your friends, ever get rid of that guy.
Some of us have
'Cause it's like-
basically gone.
yeah.
That's
That's how I
basically the
know
only
every single
stage
time.
we've
Like
been
if I
in.
am embarrassed to tell my friend something, like I should not be with that person.
I'm trying to convince myself that my one friend that I have is just going back to the same guy until she gets tired of him, and then she's just gonna like give him the boot. But I don't know if we're gonna get there, Chelsea.
Wait, what are your guys' thoughts on like the theory like go back until you hate him?
I think
we
you should do
say
it because
that
I've done
every
it.
time. Like
Really?
Yes, that's what we tell our
I
friends.
I don't think I agree with
Feel
that.
that way. I've done it.
But my problem is I'm not confident enough that I can make.
There's a
like,
lot of
ever
situations I
hate
wish I
them.
would have gotten
You
out
keep
of
in touch
sooner
with your
that
ex
I
or
probably
anything?
would have
I
benefited from
don't.
if
I
had
can't
not
think of
just
one ex that would even
tried to be
still
so
be in the same
forgiving.
room as me. To be honest,
I don't want to talk so much
That's fair
about my
enough.
personal
Like, are you
all-
all,
maybe in
all
high
on bad
school.
terms?
I'm just commenting on what they're
all of
saying.
them. But like every relationship that I've had has been like a real extreme like circumstance where it's like
I feel like neither one of the two I know about are like your fault though.
I mean,
that's
and
how
you
I
said-
feel too. But also it's like at what point am I the problem? You know?
I'm like starting to
Like,
sweat.
how
This is,
many
like,
times
making
can
me
something like that
think
happen?
about
It's
so
like,
many
wait, maybe
awful
it's you.
things.
I don't think it's
I'm glad no one's watching
Well,
right
thank you.
now.
Well, I think it's my
Just-
choices.
I'm just
Like, I
thinking
think
about
I'm,
so
like-
many awful things.
Again,
It's
I was
hard
going
saying.
for these guys that
You've
I
been
was
watching
like,
Talk
this is
Tuah.
gonna
I'm
be a
just
huge
thinking
mess.
about all the horrible things that have
You did it for
happened
the plot.
throughout.
I did
That's what
add
made
all
it
to the
interesting.
plot, but then I got
Oh
like
my goodness,
real
wow.
like trauma in the process.
It happens. I don't talk
It
to either one
happens.
of mine.
Trauma happens.
I mean, I'm not on bad
it
terms
sure
with
does.
them or anything,
It
but
sure
I
fucking
don't talk
does.
to them either. It's like, you know,
you shouldn't because you're in.
Can we talk about something
hell
else,
yeah, I'm
please?
happy over
Committed
here. Keep that
relationship
bullshit
now.
away
Yeah.
from me.
Yeah, I don't want my boyfriend talking to any of his exes, and I
I hear
will-
you do
I'll
YouTube. I hear you do
avoid mine too,
YouTube.
although,
Maybe
like,
we
I
could
guess
talk
that's
about the
not even by
YouTubes
choice,
that you
but-
do.
You let your
That sounds
boyfriend have
interesting to me.
girlfriends?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I'm okay with
That won't
that
make
too.
me think of horrible
as long as I know
things.
they're just
Horrible things
girlfriends.
that-
Now,
that
if
are-
I see something else in there,
that are
you done
personal
for.
to me, if that's okay.
This is like my first time I've ever been in a relationship. It felt like
You don't have to worry about
really
anything.
trust him. Yeah,
That's really good for you.
I agree with that.
I'm usually like a go through their following, look at every single photo they've ever posted, see if he's liked them and when.
all the tag photos. Like
Yeah.
that's me.
That's what I was telling her last night. Pookie set his phone down beside me, and I heard him over there snoring. I was like, looking at the phone, looking at the TV, looking at the phone, looking at the TV, and I was like,
Can we
I
please
trust
talk
him. I
about
rolled over and
something
went to bed.
else,
I didn't even look at
please?
it.
Oh, good for you. That's how you know.
So why are you keeping your new man a secret? Is there like a reason, or you just like?
I don't
for
feel
the-
like he's a secret. I posted him.
Oh, like
Did you?
Do
Yeah.
people know who he is?
No, people don't know. Like, I guess I thought we were.
He's
asking,
secret
like,
in the
if
way
he
that
was,
no
like,
one gives a
known.
shit
But,
about him. The most
no,
effective
I post his
camouflage that
face,
there
like,
ever
I don't care if
was,
people
if
see him.
there
He's
ever
just,
was.
like kind of
It's not-
private.
Not
Like, his
being
Instagram's
interesting.
private. He doesn't want. Like, he wouldn't come to the Gladiator premiere. He's like, absolutely not. Like, I just don't. He doesn't want anything to do with it, which is like such a green flag to me.
You've influenced me. Me and Pookie had a chat yesterday about like if he needs to make his Instagram private, and I was like, you know what? No, I trust you, whatever. But then again, I got my doubts. It's not like a him thing I'm worried about.
She
it's
talks
just,
about this a lot.
I don't know. It's just other.
She talked about
women
this with Wiz
messaging him.
Khalifa also.
And then I got something on my Snapchat story today, and it was like, yeah, Pookie's been texting this friend of his girlfriend. That's bullshit. There was one I saw in the comments. It was like, Kelby looks like a gay Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah,
I saw that, and I was like, what the fuck
He
does
does
that mean?
kind
I
of
don't
look
even
like
think he looks
Mr.
like
Beast.
Mr. Beast.
He does like
Wait,
Mr.
Colby,
Beast.
is that
kinda.
Pookie?
Kelby.
Maybe a tad.
Did she say he does or doesn't look like Mr. Beast? 'Cause I think he does look like Mr. Beast. I just gotta say something real quick, because I just has been on my mind, and it's an opportunity to say something that's on my mind. But I've been seeing these commercials for the Mr. Beast TV show, where he gives away like $5 million or something like this, and it's like, this is the most incredible thing ever. It's just like, I'm not. I know I got sour grapes. I know I'm hating from the outside the club because I can't get in. I understand, but like, I'm just like, how did this fucking charmless freak become such a big fucking deal? It's just like he just has like his like negative charisma. I don't fucking get it. It's crazy. But he does look like Mr. Beast. He does kind of look like him. He's better looking
Friend
than
of
Mr.
his
Beast, I
is
think.
girlfriend.
Pookie.
That's
Pookie's like a more handsome version
There was
of Mr.
one I
Beast.
saw in the comments. It was like, Kelby looks like a gay Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah,
I saw that, and I was like,
Gay Beast.
what the
He's
fuck
the gay
does that
beast.
mean? I don't even think he looks like Mr. Beast.
He's the gay
Colby,
beast.
is that Pookie?
Kelby.
Maybe a tad.
What? Kelby.
She says she doesn't think he looks
Kilby.
like him. I do.
Kelby.
You sounded so country
You
when you
did
said that.
Kelby.
Kelby. It is.
Kelby.
That's such a cute name, though. Everyone sits on it too. I'm like, that's so cute.
I love that name. Do you guys think you'll name like
Oh,
your
that's
kids
his
next
actual
something
name?
normal or no?
Yeah, that's a nice name.
I'm gonna name mine after my best friend.
Oh,
It's an unusual
Like
name, but
McClay.
I kind of like
it's,
it.
it's gonna be after Maddie.
that's so cute.
I want kind of like a boy name though, like we were talking about earlier though. Like Blake, I like that. Like Blake
Yeah.
McClay. Don't be stealing my
for a
fucking
girl
baby
and a boy?
names. Just for like a girl. I haven't thought about boy names.
I
don't
only
know.
think about girl names too, but I
only
have a
think about
cat
boy
named
names.
Murphy, and even though her name is Murphy, my firstborn will be named
I only
Murphy
think
no matter
about
what.
girl
Murphy.
names
I
too.
love that.
And I'm gonna have Murphy and Murphy for however many years Murphy's still alive.
I love that. That's golden. You haven't thought about any kid names, have you?
I only think about like boy names.
Really? Okay. Well,
What you got?
Like, this is y'all are gonna be like, what the fuck? But I like Rigsby.
no,
I think it's
Rigsby?
so cute.
I
I don't
love
know
that.
why. See, I knew she was gonna make
Rigsby?
that face.
No, I was
the
thinking, I was
hell?
like, that's
What the
off of
fuck?
something, isn't it?
No,
That,
I
hits, that
think
hits
so.
the
I think
ear
I
all
heard someone
wrong. I
else
don't
that
like
that's so
that.
cute.
I don't like Rigsby.
that is cute. I feel like
Rigby.
I've heard that somewhere too.
Maybe.
I had like
Rigby. I've heard of Rigby, like Mordecai Rigby, like fucking regular show. Rigby is a name. Rigby's a name I've heard and can understand as a name. Rigsby sounds like a brand of gum or something.
I
That's
hate when
fucking.
people start doing like crazy spellings though, and it'll
can't
be
be
like
a
Bailey,
first
and it's
name.
like
That's fucking weird.
BAYLEGIH. Oh wait, fuck.
Rigsby.
My mom
My
was
son
high as fuck when
Rigsby.
she saw my birth
No, but
certificate.
that's
Don't
actually
mind
like
that.
people. No, people spell Haley that way, but it's like when like it'll be like Amberly, and it's like
And it's spelled with like LEIGH, and it's got like some other shit in it. And I'm like, what?
yeah. and
Imagine
it's
being
like,
a teacher and you're asking a kid like, how do you spell your name, baby? Oh, Blake, BLCKEY. Just
Yeah,
the
like
randomest
whatever
shit.
Elon
What
Musk
did
was
that spell?
doing.
Blackie.
And you know what? I should have thought about that before I made that comment.
Did you ever watch The Secret Life of
Should have
Mormon
thought about
Wives?
Elon
I
Musk.
haven't watched it, but people always say I look like one of the girls.
You do.
Who is it?
I can't remember her name. You look like one of them though. She does like
I've
a.
never watched it.
You look kind of like Demi. She's a bad
haven't-
bitch.
haven't-
I will say that. She's
I'm
a
like,
fucking
thank you in
bad
advance.
bitch.
I've never seen her, but
I got into it.
I come from like a pretty Mormon area. Like there was a lot of Mormons in my school. We had like seminary at my school.
I
And,
like that show.
It's just so interesting.
I was like, there's no way all this shit goes on in there.
I know. And like, do you think like the traditional Mormon community is like really offended by the show? I haven't actually seen it, so like
Probably. I could see
they're
it.
probably
pretty
mortified.
sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
They probably knew by then that they were like Jack Mormons.
So does
Is
every
that okay to
religion
say
do
Jack
that?
Mormon?
Do what?
Like, if you just, I don't know, go crazy or whatever, they like disown you. I know the Mennonites do it.
I had a girl in
Amish?
my high school. She was like one of my close friends, but she was dating a Mormon guy, converted. Then she like went on this like crazy drug binge, converted again. And it was like back and forth. And I was like, at what point are they like, you cannot come back?
Yeah, like
And you can't be like re-virginized. Like you're supposed to be like a virgin.
Yeah.
But then they like do soaking.
Maybe they could
like,
with
have you
some
heard
kind of
about soaking?
surgery re-virginize you.
I found your friend.
What?
He's in my lawn.
Is it the Nat?
Oh
Dude,
my
he was
God.
over here sitting with me.
Oh, he's probably so fucked up swimming in there.
Oh,
Poor guy.
at least he died drunk. What did I
That's what
just
I'm
say? I
saying.
forget.
Mormons.
Oh, have you heard about soaking?
Mormons.
Where they like a guy will like enter a woman and then they just stay still, and because there's no like actual thrusting, it's not illegal.
They just sit there.
Yeah, they just sit there, and like there's rumors that sometimes a third party will shake the bed
Oh,
so that
they're
it's
like
they're
soak.
not
I think it's called like
personally
soaking or something.
making any movements, but like the world is moving, and so
Now that's
therefore
just
they are
doing
as
too
well.
much.
No, but it's a thing.
The Amish do that.
That's
Have you not heard of the bed sheet theory?
no.
Evidently, they cut a hole in it, like so they can't see each other, and they like put it over the woman, and then they put their pecker in the hole. And
I don't.
I'm
get
so
it.
serious. That's all
Their
Granny
pecker in
reads.
the hole.
Like her smut books, it's like Amish smut books. I swear to you, there's like 10 in the couch. I'm so serious.
What's a smut book? Like a
Like
a
they're-
dirty book?
Did you not ever read that book, Icebreaker? That shit was
Smut
dirty.
book,
I
you know,
really
like
that
like
book.
White Palace.
Hear me out. Need to read it.
I love when a book is like a little like crazy, but then it's like if anyone's read it, I'm like afraid to be in the airport and they
being
like
like,
know I'm like low
yes.
key reading like a porno.
I always
Yeah.
get paranoid. Somebody's like looking over my shoulder if I'm in like public.
Me too. Or if you're watching like a scary movie on, or like a like sexy movie on the plane or something,
gotta,
and I'm
like,
like,
What are you
skip
do-
it
what are you
just so
doing
I
that
don't
and I'm not
for?
watching.
There's nothing worse than like when I'd be watching
If
like
you-
a
you
movie
know, if
in
you're
my
watching
bedroom.
porn
It
on
was
a
like a rainy
plane.
day outside, you know, it was like a little cool outside, and I'd be watching all the 50 Shades movies, and Granny would open the door. I'd pause that motherfucker. I'd be like, "Yes, Granny."
Dude.
And they'd be paused at the nastiest
That always
part. and she's
fucking
like,
happens
"What the
to
fuck
me
is
if I'm
that?"
like
And I'm-
watching a movie or something. Like I'll be like watch like the one part where there's like it's like in Fargo. It's like the one part where they're all like fucking in a fucking hotel room. Like this isn't the whole damn movie. It's just this one part.
Like
This doesn't
I don't know,
represent
some
my
movie that come
viewing
on.
my
I
viewing
love it.
choices.
It's just
Granny
an awkward.
probably
This
moment.
one
watches
scene.
those too, though. She reads
No,
the freaking.
Granny
You walked in
likes
on
her
an
soap operas.
inopportune moment. That
She
happens
loves
to me a
those.
and
lot.
there's nothing more sexual than a soap opera.
That's what I'm
honestly.
saying.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. Ew, I just thought about that.
Granny's a girl too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Poor
probably had.
Granny.
She
She
probably
is a
had
woman.
hop to a
We should
face.
not forget that she's also a woman.
I need to ask her that. She probably smacked me in my
The
mouth.
woman's needs.
Bless her heart.
That's so
She kills
interesting
me.
to think. I don't even like to think about that.
I don't want to think about it either. Because, like, sometimes she'll go, like, she's divorced my pawpaw. And so he, like, lives in our backyard in his little cabin.
I
But
love that.
sometimes she'll go up there.
He's
and
like
she'll
me.
eat
Like you
breakfast
can't
with
get
him.
rid of me.
Yeah, he's just up there. He don't ever bother nobody. He always waves at us, you know, carries on about his business with his little dog. But sometimes she'll go up there, and I can't ever find her. And she'll be up there for a while. She's like, "Oh, he cooked me breakfast."
Yeah.
Did he
Cooking
cook
her
you breakfast,
eggs.
Granny?
Cooking her eggs, if
Honestly,
you get
though,
my
I
meaning.
like. I
Cooking her
think I'm
eggs,
with her
if
on
you
that
get my
one. I
meaning.
think that's okay.
I think you do.
I don't want to think about it though. Like,
Honestly, I get it.
Yeah,
I get
and
it.
It's just
I get it.
convenience right in your backyard.
don't you ever say
A
that
little
to me
fuck
about
hut right in
my
the
granny?
backyard.
I hope my ex-husband loves me enough to move in my backyard.
Well, they were still married when he moved in the backyard.
What a thing to say.
Oh, that's how you know.
And then he went to prison for a few years because he shot. Okay, I better not say that.
Happens
Oh, Yeah,
to
now we're
everybody,
getting-
honestly.
now we're
Yeah,
getting to
he's
the
just a
deep
little
water.
goofy. We still love him though.
Yeah, I don't have a family member that hasn't been to prison. Not even one.
I feel like I have a bunch that's been like in and out of jail.
Yeah,
Me too.
That's
That's like a
more.
rite of
That's more.
passage.
That's more what my family tree
I
looks
agree.
like.
Except for me, I'm the only one who hasn't been to prison.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I like how you think.
I think I'd have a good time in prison. Honestly, my mom went to federal prison and she loved it in there.
Oh my
It's
goodness!
like
Wow,
camp.
dude.
I wonder
have,
if
like,
my mom's ever
iPads.
been to federal prison. I know she's been to jail. A lot.
Jail sucks. I think jail sucks and state prison sucks, but federal prison, like you have iPads and like hair salons.
That'd be kind of
I
fun.
don't know. I
Yeah,
wonder if it's like that
exactly.
for
And like
everybody.
free food, no rent,
That's true.
structure, time.
What I'm thinking of, remember that scene in Office Space where they're like thinking like, oh yeah, if we fucking do this shit, it's totally fine because we just go to federal prison and it's not like, you know, prison. It's not like Oz prison. It's fucking, you know, it's a much lighter thing. And then they go to the barbecue and they're talking to a judge and he's like, I don't know about that, man. It's fucking prison, all right? It's fucking prison. I mean, I'm not trying to discount what she's saying or whatever, but it's like I'm not sure if it's quite that cushy for everybody in federal prison.
I'm like, prison's amazing. Sometimes I like
Ooh,
low key like want my
I don't
mom
know.
to go to
I
prison.
don't know if a lot of people would
I'm
say
like, that would
prison
be
is
so good for her.
amazing in this country.
Yeah. But Martha Stewart went there.
She went to prison?
That's true.
Martha Stewart?
What?
Yeah, what she said, did you think she would say it's amazing?
Yeah, she cooks.
What?
She was cooking up
She
some,
doesn't know that?
some illegal stock information. She,
Yeah, she was
went to
cooking the
prison for like
books. Well, Granny's getting her eggs
She owned
cooked.
like a bunch of stock
Martha
in a
Stewart's
company,
cooking the
I
books.
think, and then they were about to go under or something, and she sold like mysterious, like she had a tip, like they told her like, listen, like you should
this shit
sell.
is fucking crazy. This shit is fucking crazy because as I only read a little bit about it, but like as I understand it, the nature of Haley's financial crimes potentially as I understand it is that it was okay, cool. Arthur Duresh, what's your grade? Thank you for your input. Whatever. Anyway, the what was I saying? The nature of her financial crimes or whatever is that her fucking Hawk coin or whatever was valued at a very high value. It was like fucking like $500 million or something like that, and then it was very quickly devalued to like $25 million. And I think that okay, take care. What was I gonna say? That I think there was some like sales of it done during that differentiation in the price, and it's funny because like that's what she's fucking talking about is like insider trading with like knowing that a stock is going to get devalued or something like that, and it's like you were going to be similar hot soup pretty soon, honey. You might want to pay attention to
And
this.
she did, and then
Pay
she went
attention to
prison
how it
for
worked out for Martha
which,
Stewart.
Honestly, like I would do if somebody tipped me off and was like, "Oh, you're about to lose a bunch of money," I would have done it too. But it's like
Honestly, same.
But also,
Yeah.
like, how can
But
you
it can
control if
not
someone
work out
gives you
that
a
well
tip or
for
not?
you,
Like, what
can
if
it?
they just told me that?
Maybe
and
you
now
should have
I
listened to
had
this
do
lady
it?
about the
But
story she told you.
She only went for like a year, but it was like one of her biggest things. She got like Martha Stewart got canceled, and then she wasn't back until she like. I mean, she lost like billions of dollars, had to sell her company, but then she did the
Yeah.
Justin Bieber roast. Honestly, you have to just watch her documentary. That's
Y'all
not where
should
I'm
have
getting
her
all
on the
this
cancel
information.
podcast.
I don't know if Martha would come on the canceled podcast, but Martha, you're welcome if you want to come. I would die. I'm obsessed with her.
So, are
She's
you
pretty
excited
cool.
about
I
coming
like
back
her.
from being canceled?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's such a thing as coming back from being canceled, but
I feel like
I'm
you
I'm
did.
hopeful.
I mean, she wasn't
I
canceled,
try.
I think.
You got any tips to keep us away from it?
I don't know. I don't. If I knew how to stay away from it, I would have hopefully not been canceled to begin with. But
Fair enough.
yeah, I mean, Tana's
Don't
like
get caught
really
doing
helpful in it. She always
massive
talks to me about it, 'cause
financial
obviously she's been
fraud, I
canceled a million
guess.
times, and she's like, there's just nothing you can do. You know what I mean?
Like
I just
someone else that
don't
we just
see
talked about a
Tana
second
not
ago
being
did.
canceled. It's fucking Tana. She says anything she thinks of. That's what I like most about her, though.
Yeah, and she's got tougher skin than I do, so she's like, you just can't, you know what I mean? Like, it's your job, like you have to keep pushing.
I don't know
you
if
know what I
fraud's
mean?
the right
So that's
word,
kind of
so-
what I've done. But she, like, I don't know, she's inspirational. She's like, they call
She
her like
really
cockroach
is.
of the internet because she just like, she just won't go.
You
And
can't
I'm like,
squish
she's
her.
like your grandpa. She's like me
Like
in a
she's
relationship.
never really canceled. Like
Yeah.
she's
Well, you have
not.
to be like, if some like you have to say like, oh, I'm canceled. Like you have to disappear to
Yeah.
be canceled, and she just hasn't in history. So
Yeah.
she was kind of like helpful in that.
This
She was
is
like, well,
interesting
just
because
keep
Haley
us-
Welch has more or less disappeared. She's not done Talk Tuah in 3 weeks. So I think that means maybe she is canceled because it's like, yeah, if you disappear, you're canceled. It's like she has
Saying, like,
effectively disappeared from
just
the public
nothing you
eye.
can do.
See, ooh,
I
we seen-
freaking love her.
She's amazing. She's
When I
my
met her
favorite
at
person ever.
poker, and where did I meet her at? Was it the bathroom?
Poker, mhm.
I love that woman. As soon as I laid eyes on her, I was like,
She
It
looks
was just
so
one of those. I was like,
unreal.
oh my
I was
God.
like, dude, she's perfect.
She
first
is
off.
perfect.
Like,
I'm
what
obsessed
the
with her.
heck?
I feel like she's like people like because she's like known to be like a face tuner. I feel like people assume that she's not gonna be like.
Yeah, and you see her in person, and she looks like
Hell
she's
no.
been face tuned in person.
I know,
I'm
and she
like,
pisses
dude,
me off. I'm
how-
like, get
Face
out of
tuned?
this
Literally,
app.
I
Like
was
you
like-
look perfect.
she serves every bit of it. She got ass, face, titties. She got it all, man.
I know, and she's
Everything you
smart, and
need.
she's rich, and she's everything.
Fuck yeah. You just can't beat Tana.
You can't. And
So-
there's
I
also
have
no one like
fucking
her.
idea who
No,
they're
there
talking
really
about.
isn't. How did you guys meet?
We just met at a random party, and
was that her
like her
co-host
whole
or
group is
something?
all influencers. So I just like kind of like we like ended up there one day and never left.
So was was it her podcast or did you guys start it out together?
It was her
Hannah
podcast,
Mongiao.
but she had called me the day of and was like, "Will you just
What
be
is
on the
she?
first episode?" And it was like it was originally 3 of us, me, her, and our friend Hunter, and then I just was on every episode after that. And
Were
so
you nervous?
I was so nervous. Like in the beginning, I'm sure you guys have experienced it too. But
No,
like,
exactly.
in the beginning, it's just like it's not natural.
One's blonde, one's brunette.
Like, it feels strange.
Makes sense
like,
to
even
me.
if it is like a conversation with your best friend, it feels like weird because it's like there's cameras.
That's exactly how it was for us. Especially because we wasn't like in the influencer world. Like we were not used to any of it.
It's
fucking
strange. And
nobodies.
still, like, we struggle a little bit. Like, it's admirable that you guys have, like, guests. Like, we can't have guests because, like, neither of us are good. Well, she's better than I am, but, like, we struggle with, like, interviewing and not talking over a guest. And, like, we just suck at it. So
Well-
we try to just do only us.
I'm
See,
socially
that's what we
awkward
want to do. We
sometimes.
want to do like a podcast with just us.
I
Like,
gotta be honest with you. Like I've listened to thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of podcasts. I've listened to a lot of fucking podcasts. I can tell you that, like, in my preference, I like it better when there's not a guest. I feel like you just often get kind of more of like what the fucking deal of the podcast is when you don't have a guest and you're not talking so much about their shit and what they're doing or whatever. And the fact that they have to have guests on this, I feel like, is indicative that they don't have as much to talk about just by themselves or whatever.
So at least.
Yeah, you should.
That's my
like,
2 cents on the
sprinkle
matter.
them in because, like, sometimes when people, like, want
As
to
a
just watch
podcast
you, like,
guy.
if someone comes in that they don't know, they're not interested in the episode. You know what
That's
I mean?
Yeah.
what like a lot of people tell us too.
Like, we want to hear what y'all have to say, and we're like,
And
You
when it's
should, and that's when you'll, like, really, like,
exactly like when it's just us, like you'll get so much funny shit out of Haley, and like everyone will love it.
that's the thing. Like, the best market for podcasts is,
Seems
like,
like you
best
got
friend
one funny
conversations,
thing
I
out
feel
of
like.
her,
At
and
least in
that's
our
about it.
experience. Like, when we have a guest on every single time without fail, it could be, like, the best guest ever in our opinion, and the comments will be like, we want solo episodes.
fuck yeah. I saw Tana do one. I think she was in Hawaii one time, and she done it, like, on her balcony on her phone. I was like, I envy this woman. She can do it anywhere.
She's just so entertaining. She can make a story out of anything. It's like the most amazing thing in the world.
What was it her and her boyfriend were for Halloween? I was giggling.
They were Avatar.
Sharpay and...
Oh, yeah. And,
What's his name?
Corbin Blue, whatever his character's name was.
Chad.
And this started
Oh,
off kind of
yes, I
interesting,
do
and then it got
remember
way
that.
too
I saw it, and I was
fucking
like,
heavy,
all
and now
right,
it
they
is
win. They won it.
They were so
boring.
funny. They dressed up as Avatar because they, like,
I'm with
they got
Arthur
caught up
Duresh,
watching
it is so
Avatar
boring.
porn.
What?
Wait, hold on.
Which I didn't know.
I was fucking talking about boring, wasn't it? They said Avatar porn. What's going on?
Oh yeah, and
Avatar porn.
Corbin
I'm all
Blue, whatever
ears.
his
I'm all
character's
pointy
name
blue
was.
ears.
Oh
Chad.
yes, I do remember seeing that.
I saw it, and I was like, all right, they win. They won it.
Get to the
They were
Avatar
so funny.
porn,
They dressed
please.
up as
Tell me
Avatar
about it.
because they like they got caught up watching Avatar porn,
What?
which
I didn't know that.
I didn't know it existed, but apparently there's like pretty much everything.
Oh, it
you could
exists.
possibly
There's
imagine.
plenty of it, let me tell you.
There's a lot of sick things on the internet.
But I just can't imagine. Like, is there really a market for that? Like, are
There
there
sure
people who are
is.
searching like Avatar porn? I mean, apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
how did she?
I got
What made him think
traumatized.
of that though?
Did you ever have... You obviously had class with, like, all the football players and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what nugget porn is?
Is it like with
It's
McNuggets,
sick.
like the little cartoon
It's
McNuggets
sick.
that they had like football helmets
what
on?
was it? Was nugget
in the
porn the one
90s?
with no limbs? Or was it the
No,
midget
it's
porn?
little people.
They showed me one with no limbs one time. Like, it was just these two people that
Nugget
had no
porn?
limbs.
That seems like an
And
offensive
they were like,
term if that's what it's
I
describing.
don't even
It's
know
a-
what you
it's a
call
human
that.
being.
They couldn't, do nothing.
You know what? Some people like that shit. So
But do they like being called
almost
nuggets?
so
I would doubt
specific,
it.
'cause
I
it's
doubt
like,
it very
how
much.
many people in the world don't have limbs?
Right.
And then out of those people, how many want to get into the adult film industry?
Very few,
So it's
I'd imagine.
really special, actually.
It's really
There's
a
a lot of
miracle, actually.
weird
It's kind of
shit on the
miraculous.
internet.
Oh. Well,
Did you see Mike Tyson's cheeks?
I did. Do you guys think that was intentional?
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was
I don't
hilarious. I thought it
know.
was like an office bit, but then everyone's like, Netflix is gonna get sued. Like,
Yeah, I saw that.
but I think it was intentional. Like, why else would his cheeks just be out?
right. I keep seeing TikToks of him, and I just want to give him a hug.
I do
I seen him
too.
in a bumblebee costume.
Mike
and I was
Tyson's
like,
cheeks. I'm looking at
"Stop."
Mike Tyson's
Did you watch his Barbie
cheeks.
unboxing?
What's
Yeah.
up with
When he had
Mike
the little
Tyson's-
strawberry
what's
shortcake.
Mike
No,
Mike Tyson's
so
cheeks?
sweet. And
What's up
he's
with Mike
so
Tyson's cheeks?
sweet. It was
Like-
depressed. Did you guys watch? Oh, of course you did. You went.
Yeah.
Were you there?
One
I was so
second.
Oh my God, how
sad.
fun.
It was so.
I'm gonna look at something called Mike Cheeks. Oh, his butt cheeks. His butt cheeks. I guess he was right. It wasn't me. I don't know about it. I'm a very old man. I'm out of touch. I don't know what's going on in the world.
So much fun,
Mike-
but
Mike
I
Tyson's
hated
cheeks
watching
are-
him get hit because I'm like, he's older.
yeah, that was your and Pookie's first outing together.
In the
right?
video, let me tell you, in the video, he kissed someone on the cheek. I'm like, there we go, Mike Tyson's cheeks. Mystery saw. But then he walked away and was like, oh no, the cheeks. The cheeks were yet to come. The cheeks were actually on his butt.
Yeah. For the most part, besides like Target.
Now we
and
know what they're
stuff.
talking
But we weren't together because me and you sat together, and then him and Maddie sat in the
Yeah.
box thingy together. So I don't know. I feel like the effects didn't hit like they should have because
Yeah.
he wasn't with me the whole time.
But we were still walking around with them at the event.
Yeah, did you not hear that crowd when we were getting on the golf
Yeah,
cart?
that's
They're
what
like,
I'm saying.
"Poopy!"
Pookie's
Oh my
got
God,
fans
oh.
now.
Hilarious.
It scared me.
Does this overwhelm him? Like all of.
I think he eats it up personally.
He likes it. He likes
a
to
pig
I think
in
he's
shit.
excited.
I think
which is a good
everybody
thing,
does, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're lying if you say you don't like
Right.
it. Like in some capacity, it's exciting and it's fun.
I mean, shit, when all this shit first started happening with me, I was like,
Seems
okay,
like some
that's
people
fucking
don't
already
like
had
it. Like
Pookie
Kurt
for, like,
Cobain
years
seemed
at
like he
that
really
point,
didn't
right?
like
Yeah.
it.
So was that so excited? I would have felt so cunt. I would have been like, check this one out. Look what I did.
I was excited. He
And
felt
also,
so
he was
bad.
involved, right?
He
Didn't
was
you
like,
say? Like, didn't you say it in the video?
which one?
Pookie, like in the hospital.
Yeah, I love
video?
you, Pookie. Where's the hat at for? Oh shit! I got you a present. My dumb ass.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I said that.
Oh my god, this is the best day of my life. I'm gonna wear this every day, and it literally looks like what I'm wearing right now.
Can't
I
believe
need to
anything
color
these
that
this.
fucking
matches
people say.
perfectly.
It does match perfect.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I think I left mine at your house.
What's the most embarrassing online moment you've had?
Well,
Gosh, we're getting so close to the end. It feels
I know
insane
mine.
to me.
Go ahead.
What is it?
maybe we'll
This is
Getting
it. This is
canceled?
it. This
Oh.
is the
Oh.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does
Getting
count.
I mean, maybe
Canceled
not.
or,
Maybe she'll come back. Maybe they'll be like, the charges are dropped,
honestly,
Haley.
like,
Everything's
everything
fine.
is, like-
Everything's fine.
I
You
don't
know,
know.
maybe the charges will be dropped and everything will be fine. And Talk Tuah will be back, and we'll be watching Talk Tuah again, and everything will be right in the world. But I am afraid that this might be the end of everything for Talk Tuah. It's just filling me with a strange feeling. That's all. I'm sorry.
have
Let's
one?
get back to the show. Let's get back to the show. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say that video. You know, the one where
I was talking about what they said. I'm
singing.
sorry. I'm going through it, man.
Literally
I'm feeling
looks like what I'm wearing
things.
right
and I'm
now. I
just-
knew the
Oh,
color
that matches
scheme.
perfectly.
It
I had
does
to say
match
something.
perfect.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God,
let's
I'm
watch
so
let's watch the show.
excited.
Let's
I
just
think I
watch
left
the show.
mine at your house.
Let's watch the show. Let's
What's
enjoy the
the
show.
most
Let's watch the show all we
embarrassing
can.
online moment
All right.
you've had?
Let's just live all we can. All right.
Well,
All right. Good.
I know mine.
Go ahead.
What is it?
Maybe we'll getting canceled.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that
Getting
does count.
canceled or
What the fuck? What the fuck?
honestly, like
I'm sorry.
literally looks like what I'm wearing right now. I
She's
knew
got
the
a
color
hoodie.
Oh, that matches
scheme.
perfect.
It does match
remember that.
perfect.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I think I left mine at your house.
What's the most embarrassing online moment you've had?
Well,
I think for me, it's right now.
I know mine.
Go ahead.
What is it?
No, that can't be true. I've had much worse
Getting
streams.
canceled.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that
Getting
does count.
canceled or honestly, like everything with like I don't know. Do you have one?
I'm gonna say that video. You know, the one where I was singing Mega Maroney song,
Oh, yeah.
and everybody said I'm pigeon toed. y'all.
I thought it was the cutest video ever.
Wait,
People are
And I
mean.
went to the
People are
comments
so
and
mean.
They were.
That's
looked like
now I
demented
have.
there for
I
a second.
literally
It's
have one.
weird.
You made me think of one. My glam bot. Okay, I was so excited about my glam bot. I
You
thought I
got to do
ate
one of
that
those?
up.
Glam bot. What
And
the
it was
hell?
on like the most. It was literally like there was a compilation of the most awkward glam bots, and I was
Glam
on
bots.
it.
What the hell's the word? What the
I
fuck?
posted it, like,
I know
I-
I'm out of touch, but what the fuck is the future glam bots? What the hell's going on? Are they like fembots? Are they like robots with like fucking like poisonous gas in their jugs or something? What the fuck are glam bots?
Grid
What the fuck are
posted
they
it
talking
myself.
about?
Like I liked it that much.
Glam bots?
And then everyone was
See,
like, "Oh
I hate
no."
that.
I do too. Like you post something you feel so good about, and everybody's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Right.
And you're like,
Man, what the fuck
Like
is
that
That's
video.
the fuck
why
is
I'm
this?
gonna
What
have
are
a big
glam bots?
forehead. Like
"Dude, evidently I got a lazy eye. I ain't got a lazy eye. I just got a twitch."
I have a Twitch too.
It's
See?
just when you smile too hard. You just
terrified
get a
of the
little-
future?
Yeah, that's okay. And you're just really happy.
I take it back. The most embarrassing videos is when they posted me this weekend when I was on the fucking dance floor. Fuck that shit.
That wasn't even
Oh, it's a
embarrassing.
type
it was
of
fucking
camera.
You should never be
Okay.
embarrassed to be fun.
Exactly. Thank
I was
you.
boogieing. Chelsea said, "Oh no."
I'm sorry. Glambot is not a dangerous robot in the guise of a sexy woman with guns or sleep-inducing gases or something of that nature in her titties. No, it is a type of camera. That's all. I'm not scared anymore. Before I was like, what the fuck are they talking? Glam bots? Glam bots? I don't. That sounds very. I saw what those dangerous robots could get up to in the Austin Powers movies.
That shit was
I
fun.
didn't think they were. I thought they were just in
something
the.
that
I thought they were
recently
just a
humbled
thing
you?
of cinema. I didn't think they were real. And then I was like, oh my god, are they real? No, Glambot is not that. It's something else. I'm sorry.
Oh. Is it the same?
Yeah, probably. Honestly, the internet just humbles me every single day. Like, I'll feel good about myself,
I feel
and then
the
I'll
same
check
way.
like
I feel very humbled by
my
the
comments,
internet.
and it'll be like, "This is the most awkward person." Like, even just last night, I was so like excited at the Gladiator premiere. I was like feeling so good, and everyone's like, "Why are her arms always like that?" And I'm like, "How do you even
The
do
fuck is
wrong
wrong with her
arms?"
Like, I'm
fucking
glad we're not the
arms.
only ones that get shit like that.
Like, it's just a
at the
stupid
fight, we were
comment.
so
Like, why are you-
excited.
Yeah, like,
I
what? I
understand
agree. It's like,
something
what do you
that's
say,
valid,
you
like you're upset
fucking
about
maniac?
something like valid, but I literally there was a video the other day about
It's so
how I was
weird. I don't know why
blinking
people are
too
like that.
hard in the Jeffree Star episode.
Dude, I love
And
him.
like
People
honestly,
will
they were
find
right. I was like,
anything.
but like
The internet literally just picks out anything they can find wrong with you. But you'll click on their profile picture and it's like
It's a wretched hive
them
of
like
scum
just
and
cheesing in
villainy.
their mom's
All right.
basement or something.
my
I'm
favorite
like,
is, and I'm sure you get this too, but it's follow back.
yes,
Like
exactly.
why are you writing like horrible things about me and then following me, and you follow like 30 people?
It's
Yeah.
really just people who are unhappy with themselves.
It's a bunch of
Exactly.
damn
Yeah, I've never
fucks. Don't
written
worry
a
about
hate
it.
comment, and
Exactly.
you know,
the only time I get that way is when I see something in my comments I don't like about like my friends or something.
Same,
Like I
like
saw one
you.
about Grace O'Malley a few weeks ago. That shit tore me up. I was in the comments eating that
Lord.
shit. It
I'm
pissed me off
obsessed
so
with
bad.
and
Grace
she's
O'Malley.
like literally like the best person I've ever
She's such
met.
a sweetheart. Like I don't understand
She's
how
such a
anybody couldn't like
sweetheart.
her. And I read something, and it really just
it's just
set me
miserable
off.
people, and miserable people just want to make other people miserable. But Grace O'Malley's like,
I mean, as a
actually
miserable
my favorite
person, I
Exactly.
can tell you
like
that's
she's
very
just happy
true.
to fucking be there. Leave her the hell alone. So
person. Yeah, humbling internet.
Is there any celebrity that you guys would use as a hall pass?
I'm content with my man, and that is my answer.
No.
That is my answer right there. I ain't
I'm
getting
like,
in
shit,
trouble.
that's not my answer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm totally kidding, but I just had this conversation last night because Paul Mezcal is in Gladiator.
I maybe I shouldn't say this. I just want to say something real quick. I got a fucking text message saying like you have a final reminder to pay your Sun Pass, which is like a toll thing in Florida here. And it's like I literally don't drive. Like, so what the fuck is this? What are you talking about? I don't have an unpaid toll, you maniacs. Anyway,
So, did you watch?
Sorry
like,
for the
Do
distraction.
you know Paul Mezcal?
Nope.
He's
No, what
like,
are you talking about?
he's
Who is that?
new to me because I like just only have seen him in Normal
Is he a
People.
magician?
But I
What
knew
is
he was
he?
gonna be there last night, and I was straight up told my boyfriend, I'm like, check it out. I'm going for Paul, and he's like, go have fun. Like he's so secure. He's like, okay.
Now,
I would
that's a
never
man.
actually do
Irish
anything 'cause
actor.
I
I've
love
seen him
but
before. I've seen him before.
He like. I
In
mean,
what though?
I mean, he's so hot.
You ever seen?
He's not bad looking,
What's his
you
name?
know.
Ian Somerhalder.
Oh yes, of course you watch
Okay,
Vampire
ma-
Diaries.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
yes,
I love
I
Vampire
don't
Diaries. I
recognize
guess
any
that'd
of
be
his
mine.
Okay.
So good, but like as Damon,
Yeah.
like
I
kill
love
me,
that.
please.
Okay, let's
Kill me.
see.
Kill me.
Is there anyone you'd get in the boxing ring with?
Oh my god, why do they keep asking people to fight
Honestly,
people?
Like I've thought about like knowing how much money they make. I'm like, shit, I'll
Wiz
fight
Khalifa
someone.
didn't take the
Like,
bait. He's like, I don't want to fight
For 20
anybody.
million. Hell, I don't give a damn.
should we fight each other and just like contractually like
I'd laugh my ass off.
we would
I
have
couldn't
so
be
much
serious.
fun.
It's gotta be somebody
Yeah.
I actually hate though. I
No,
feel
but like I would.
She'd laugh her ass off like fucking Tyler Durden with all his fucking teeth knocked out like a damn maniac. Like that would be the only way she'd be laughing if they fought. Be laughing with like, oh yeah, with all her fucking blood rushing.
Too
out
many
her
people
mouth
would
and
rally
shit.
behind you. That would get insecure.
That's the only laughing she'd be doing.
No, they rally behind you. They
No,
like,
I
beat
feel
her
like
ass.
especially like the fighting community, they would be like, "Ah, Tuah!"
I think that was worth
like,
it.
So excited.
They got one time to boo me though, and I'm gonna cry.
I would.
That's
Yeah,
something I'm
that's the thing. I don't
mortified
have
of.
tough enough
Crawdad.
skin for it. But
I don't either.
if for the right payout, I will fight any. I'll fight Mike Tyson.
At this
You know
You
what?
point,
shouldn't,
Hell
you
yeah,
shouldn't
me
say. You
too.
shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that.
who would you fight, Chelsea?
You? No, I'm just fucking. I'm just
You know
kidding.
you wouldn't
I
fight
wouldn't. I
me.
couldn't actually. I say I would, but I wouldn't.
Chelsea's got JoJo.
Don't.
JoJo would
she-
beat my ass.
JoJo.
JoJo would. I beat.
This keeps coming up, but it only keeps coming up because Haley insists on bringing up. She has for some reason wants to keep like talking about this idea of whether or not she could beat up JoJo Siwa, and like make like Jake Paul or Logan Paul, one of the Pauls was like, he was like, absolutely not. JoJo Siwa would obliterate you. And I was like, I remember, like, I was like, oh, he's absolutely right. Because when I was watching the JoJo Siwa episode of Talk Tuah earlier, when they first cut to them, the size differentiation of them was fucking insane. It was like, looked like the fucking, like, Gandalf sitting next to fucking Frodo in the Hobbit. It's just like, it's like, oh my God, did they use like size differentiation? Is this a fucking camera trick? Like, JoJo Siwa was so much bigger than her. She would just absolutely destroy her. And she's just like, oh, I think I could take JoJo Siwa. And then Jake or Logan Paul, I don't remember which one, but he was just like, no, you fucking couldn't. And I was like, that's absolutely right. But she keeps bringing it up. And it's like, honey, you got to let this go, okay? Because you'd have no hope. None of these people would. They could fucking take her on 3 at 1, and she'd fucking obliterate them. JoJo Siwa would fuck them up.
Knocked out in the first
no questions asked.
3 seconds.
She looks like a strong lady. Is what I'm saying.
really liking her,
JoJo could
though.
take all of us.
I think she could handily
like
so.
She is, and
She'd
I
wipe
I
the
fuck
damn
with
floor
JoJo.
with your
I do
ass.
too.
It's like
She's-
Frankenstein's
Going back
monster.
and
My
forth,
hot
like I
take.
get confused sometimes.
Chelsea holiday
They're
season.
like fighting Chewbacca. You guys have no fucking hope, man.
$100,000
kidding me?
for
JoJo
gift
Siwa would
shopping, nothing
destroy
too
your
big.
ass. Is
If
this
only
the
there was a
end?
way to make $100,000 so I
think
can
this
get
is
every gift I
basically
could
the end. That's
possibly
crazy,
want,
man.
and
What a
ideally making
journey.
that
What a
100K while
fucking
having fun and
incredible
watching
journey
sports.
we've been on.
Oh wait, Better Picks is the only pick'em fantasy app where you can win $100,000 all NFL season long.
You're gonna need
one
those
Better Picks
fucking
lineup away from winning $100,000.
Sports betting winnings to pay your
Download
lawyers,
Better,
honey.
make an
I'm sorry.
100K
Sorry
lineup,
to
and
say.
go have the best holiday season of your life.
Download Better,
I
play
hope
Better
you
Picks.
sold enough
She
sweaters
came
or
on
whatever
canceled.
the fuck.
I had like a minute where I was like, I don't know if I'm on Team JoJo, but she really won me back lately.
No,
like,
yeah, that was me at
That
first.
was us.
It was like before I met her. Like I was like, I don't know, she kind of scares me. Then I met her, and
She's
I
a
was
lot.
like,
She's
wait,
a lot.
I fuck with you.
I think
like
she's just
her.
like a brilliant business person. Like I think she's 10 steps ahead, and we all just like
sure
didn't
I'm
get
sure
it
she
until
knows
we
what she's
got
doing.
it. You know what I mean?
and
Yeah.
how she deals with hate. Like I love
That's how
it.
she won me over.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
she gets hate on.
She does.
She gets hated on like every day. Like I
She
always
doesn't.
see
That's-
something on
that's not
TikTok
cool.
of her, and
That's
it's
not
just
cool.
fucking mean. But she's still out here having fun with it, and she's happy.
So much richer than all of us, and
Yeah.
I just, you know, I
And has a
respect
car
And
with
stronger.
her face on it.
Physically stronger
I
than
think
you.
she's 4 cars.
And
with
larger
her face
than
on it.
you.
Dude, I want to drive one. She told me I could.
Yeah, she has. I think to cancel, she brought her Lambo truck with her face on it.
That is so sick. JoJo's so swag.
She's
She
just
has
marches to the beat of her
craziest
own drum.
ideas, Yeah.
All right, I got one more question for you.
What's
What's one move in bed that makes a man
One
go
last
crazy?
time, folks. One last time.
Oh, see, I should
my
have been
goodness.
prepared for this question, and I'm so scared of it. I don't know.
Lick his balls.
I'm known for like being, and I hate to say this, but I'm like such a just like lay there, like dead fish. That's me. That's my like normal move. I have no hawk to it.
My move is no move.
It takes a real woman to admit that, though.
And you know what? I'm not ashamed of it. And there is a market for that. And I'm tired of people coming for me for it because some people just like that. Like it's normal. I think missionary is. So I'm like,
I
fuck.
agree. Missionaries, there's
I'm
nothing wrong
proud.
with that.
It takes
you know?
a real woman to admit that.
I say vanilla is plain. I say vanilla is a flavor. Vanilla is an exotic bean, all right? And it is delicious just as much as chocolate or strawberry or pistachio.
Yeah, I don't know if I.
However
She
you wanna get
wins.
nasty.
She wins at all of the questions.
Missionary's good.
What was
Missionaries
the-
are
what was
good.
the
It's a
trip
classic
that
for a
Tana was
reason.
talking about on FaceTime.
Oh God, that's like. It's something I discovered by accident, and it's so mortifying. But it's not even something in bed. It's like literally a masturbation situation. But
Masturbation situation. I think
tour,
that's what
like,
I'm
I
going to
was
be
in a real
having pretty soon
extenuating
after I'm done
circumstance.
streaming.
No, I don't understand. Don't
You don't mind me
explain
saying
yourself
so.
to me. I fucking understand.
it was like honestly, it was an emergency. Okay, and I used a vibrator on the toilet. Like
What?
not even like not obviously while I was going to the bathroom, but like there was nowhere to go. I couldn't.
We've all
be in
had to get
shower
off
because
on the
shower was
toilet. It's
flooding.
not pretty, but
And I
sometimes it
sat
just
on the
needs to
toilet,
be
and
done.
It was like
you know?
actually a life-changing experience, and I should be ashamed to admit that, but it was so life-changing that I would be doing everyone a disservice to not tell you about it. So just try. Don't knock it till you try it. Sitting up. You don't have to be on the toilet. But
My Lord would
the
be
toilet
angry
is
with me if I
convenient 'cause there's
didn't
a
tell you the
hole.
good news.
You know what I
You
mean?
gotta be the funniest motherfucker I've ever met.
No, but I'm not kidding. And now it's like, how do I explain this to a man? Because it's like I have to be sitting up because no, like laying, it just isn't the same thing. So I'll be upright,
It's getting animated.
and that's just it. And I told Tanner this, and it's like I don't know how to say this without being offensive, but I go complete Stephen Hawking. Like,
There's got to be another way to say that.
Like,
There's got to be another way to say that.
because it's like I literally can't move.
Can't you
And
pick like
you
a
know what? fictional
guy or something to?
That's my
Hot
one
take.
move that'll
Yeah,
make
there
you
you
go
go.
crazy.
What a note
That's
to
her
end
hot
things
take.
on. Jesus.
Yeah, and I've said too much.
Yeah, I think you should have
Thank
said
you
the
for
Stephen
coming on
Hawking
Talk
thing
to Us.
specifically.
We will definitely not forget
That
you.
was too much. Yeah.
Thank
That
you
was
so
such a
much
good
for
one.
Wow, what a note to
Tana,
end
we will
things
see
on.
you
That's
next,
crazy.
Right?
Hey, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the
Wowie
show. And
zowie.
if
That's
you
the
haven't gotten
end.
yourself
Oh my
any Talk to 'em
goodness.
merch,
Wow.
Be sure to click the link in the description below so we can match.
Tag
You know
me
I
and
do,
talk to
baby.
it while you're watching the episode.
And let us know what you
Gotta
think.
get that right
And
fit
before you
on
go,
while you're doing
don't
the
forget,
Talk Twat.
Subscribe to that thing.
Okay, well, goodness gracious me, that's the end of Talk Twat. This is crazy because on the Uncle Game Boy show, usually I'm just doing this shit by myself, and I'm talking to myself like a maniac, and, you know, no one was really talking to me or anything like that. Wait, that's not the right one. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. Cool. All right. Usually nobody watches it with me. Nobody does it with me. And people did this time. And it was, I mean, people seemed like they were watching it anyway. No one commented except Arthur Duresh, who said, "So boring. Thank you for your input, sir. You know, you might think you're like giving me the business or whatever, but you know what, asshole? Joke's on you, because you fucking commented. All right? You fucking fell right into my fucking trap. You're watching this shit. That's a lot more than I fucking generally get, buddy. All right? You really want to show me the business, then fucking don't watch this like generally you do all the time. But for anyone that did and joined us watching Talk Twat and everything, we hope you had a good time, and I hope it wasn't too annoying. And hopefully you'll join us next time for whatever we do. It's not going to be Talk Twat, unfortunately, because this was the end of Talk Twat, the end of an era, the end of an amazing thing that I'm glad you guys could be part of. But it's over. I'm going to be reading everything in Skyrim later. Some people on my YouTube channel like that, so maybe you guys would enjoy that. Doing all sorts of fun stuff, watching the Guinness World Record show, the Glutton Bowl, other stuff coming up. Hope you tune in. Hope you enjoyed yourself while you were here. And that's the end of the Uncle Game Boy show. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.
Nasty boys don't mean a thing.